Oh, this map. Interesting.
I wouldn't know the map if it hit me in the face. Yeah, seems that way.
Howdy.
Yourself? No.
Jesus. Oh my god. Well, so much for his introduction. There's trees. I don't like trees. They slow you.
Doesn't
Yeah.
slow skirmishers.
True. They're not the ones being impacted, sadly. I'll make do with it.
How's it going, guys?
Howdy.
Oh, I'm not even back home yet.
Can this guy? Yes, he can. There we go. Hurrah. Who? He's blue, da-ba-dee, something like that.
That song's that classic.
You know, he's feeling a little blue today. This actually, no, it's not. Unfortunate. It's the astral blood. Gives them a blue color.
Oh, snap. Yep.
Blue blood going.
That was my fault.
Fine.
On
You
lower
have
hub.
plenty of time. Plenty of fucking time.
That language on it.
Okay. They have time. We're even agreeing together.
Falling object, do you and your wife know that you're on stream right now?
I'm aware. She's stubborn. So I'll just leave it muted unless I got something to say.
Right.
Is that Mystic summoning or is someone else playing potential?
They get.
I love getting happy and doing damage.
I'm a little disappointed by your lack of knowledge of this culture. Every specifically cultural unit from Mystic Summoning, not racial, specifically their cultural roster, grants 5 morale to Magic Origin units that are in the same combat. So the
Okay, before it hit end,
I
there's something stupid
I brought
remember to do.
I brought 2 Soothers and 2 Spell Shields. They grant 5 morale each. And then my Ruler, I believe, is also granting it, despite kind of being an odd one out here. But they do grant it. Oh, sorry, the hero's granting it, not the Ruler. The hero's doing that. So all my units have 25 morale from the start of the game. Makes them happy.
I appreciate the simplicity of Barbarian. No forgetting to apply Awaken to everyone.
Yeah, you could say that. Oh, 65, okay. Hmm. What to do with that? You know. Hmm.
Yep.
Trying to do some math here. My weakness. Yeah. You don't have to do math.
Yeah. It was too much to be able to pass up, especially
Any racial build is going to have this tome. Let's not kid ourselves.
nah, I've got racial builds without.
Unless you're not bringing supports, which would be very odd.
It's definitely the default pick. It provides a lot of value in a lot of pretty important areas.
Yeah, I mean, you can choose not to take it, but realistically, you cannot give me a reason not to take it. That's what I mean.
I mean, sometimes you just don't need the defense or need something else.
Why are there mushrooms everywhere? I'm not liking these mushrooms being here. It's bothersome. None of these are immune to getting poisoned.
Yep.
And the Thrall, despite being a nature unit, is not immune to being poisoned. I know. I know. I'm aware.
Do floating units not are not immune?
The game's telling me they're gonna be poisoned. The game could be wrong. But the game says don't try it, bud.
I generally find that if the game tells me I'm wrong, I actually am wrong.
Yeah. I'm guessing that's the case here too.
I've stubbornly pushed through enough times to go or thinking, surely this is like some kind of UI issue, only to find, nope. No, it is exactly how it works.
Yeah. It's alright. I'll figure something out, surely. Ah, but you see, I'm already thinking of that. Haha! They don't freeze anymore. Yeah, but no cooldown, but no freeze, because the freeze was pretty... It's not that it's strong in combat, that's not the problem. Problem is they go into battles in auto combat, they freeze the enemy or slow them, win the fight, and then they go to the next fight, right? So the value is too high. Hmm. Yeah. Just throw down whenever. That's quite a lot of... Hmm? What about the ruler? It's a strong independent ruler. Hmm. Realistically, it's Eldritch and Giant King right now. The others cannot hold a candle. Nope. Nope. The only thing that saves Champion right now is Dragon Lord having a really bad governor. Otherwise, Dragon would be above them as well. But that governor is based around mines, and the early game doesn't give you mines. That's the whole problem. There are no mines in this game except for the iron deposit, right? And then there's like the Dark SPI and the Reaver SPI, and that's kind of it until you get to the later tomes. There might be one early mine SPI in a tier 1 tome. I don't think there is actually. I think it's tier 2. So all the time you're not getting anything. You're just getting no benefit at all from your Dragon Lord. I mean, yeah, but look at Giant King, right? They build a quarry and boom. They're getting double production out of it. And, you know, it's not like you hate building a quarry. It's, yeah. I don't know. It wouldn't matter if that was the cultural SPI, because it's after Town Hall 2. They'd have to add some mines to tier 1 tomes so that once you do get to the Town Hall, you can just put down like 3 of them. But even then, the Giant King is a basic PI, the quarry. even the farms from the champion are basic PIs, right? So you build those at the start of your game. Like your first couple turns, you're building those. And the dragon doesn't have such an amazing bonus that it just catches up afterwards. So it's in a rough spot right now. Whereas Eldritch also doesn't work until SPIs become involved in the game, but then it gets a lot of bonuses. And they have the Astral Wisp. Like, that thing is broken beyond belief for early game farming. Well, they have a Sunder resistance on their base attack. I think they I don't know if they were always 45 casting points. They might have lowered that. It might have been 60 initially. But I do know for certain they increased the cost of the Dark Knowledge ritual, and that's what made it not worth casting anymore. Over just summoning a bunch of wisps. And the bigger issue is you pick the Astral Wisp, and then you pick Toman Necromancy. You're clearing the map, you're getting thralls, you're getting souls, you're summoning wisps, you're raising skeletons, and you're not paying any mana outside of the upkeep of the units, which just so happens to be discounted on the skeletons as well. So that's your opening game, and it's really hard for me to not tell people to just play Necromancy, Eldritch, Summoning, and not play it in any other combination, because it's not worth it. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. I mean, you could play them with, if we're talking especially the vanilla game, you just go Cryomancy on the Snow Spirits with the Eldritch, with Summoning, with the Shepherd Ambition, which gives you Druid as a reward. Trying to do the old shuffle. The old shuffle. You know, every day. Shuffling. Well, that's not nice. Yes, all the buffs. Yeah, that is going to be a slight problem here. Well, not the buffs, but something else. Let's do this for now. Can't reach. Unfortunate. think. I'm just checking some other things, but that's actually not a problem. Yeah, that's not a problem. I wanted to move something over, which I still could. Make them skedaddle. It's not the best, but it'll do. It'll do. In a way, that's true. That rock is really bothering me, yeah. Why is there a rock there? Gosh darn it. Yeah, stupid rock.
Okay, do I actually want to try to keep playing the positioning game while I run my White Witches around to the other angle, or do I want to move in and eat a loss? He's not giving me a reason not to wait yet, so I don't know about that, but it is quite boring. I don't understand how you got this concentration of mist over here, because you didn't cast a spell or nothing, did you?
I cast the mist spell to do that.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, out there in the mountains. Now they all get mists that are clinging. Like you said, I don't get buffs, and you're correct, but the units still get a clinging mist from standing in it. They don't need to be Fey for that. Even my Entwined Thrall is getting clinging mist. There's no requirement to be Fey. Yeah, the Fey Guile. Mm-hmm. Correct. Rally's alright. For my case, I don't really need it. Just because my units are already really high on morale. Yeah, it's not a wasted buff. It's fine. Such is the randomness of the mist. You know, mist be doing what mist be doing. I mean, that is correct. I happen to have a little more mist on my side. And they won't be going away any day soon because the Misty enchantment keeps spawning new ones every turn.
Yep.
So you can't really wait them out. That's more like hurricane in a bottle.
No.
There's no way to kill them. There's no way to remove the mist buff itself. It has no counter. No, actually it has marked. Yeah, you just gotta play Reaver. Yeah, scrying can get rid of it. So can pinning barrage, which is in the Dreadnought tome.
I just want to say that Reaver and Dark Culture absolutely hate dealing with Umbral units.
Okay.
I can see that. Because they're a bit more dependent on the status effects, I guess.
Hmm.
Every turn will go by, you'll lose the weekend effect, and you'll lose all the marks that you spent the time applying every turn.
Mm. Okay.
Unless you stack up enough multiple debuffs that, like, you might not lose it that turn.
Hmm. Well, let's give something here a shot.
Looks like it. I
Uh,
was going to attack next turn, so perfectly fine.
oh, but this lasts for 3 turns.
Yeah.
No,
But you can't do
can't
that.
keep doing it, but I could just stand here and wait, is what I meant. That's so. I don't know if this ends my unit's turn. It shouldn't. I'm not too bothered by hitting them or not hitting them.
Cody's sitting here, Master Tactician. It doesn't matter if my attacks land on the enemy or not.
It's the fear I instill in their hearts along the way. Though I am curious if this guy can even see up there. It turns out he's not entirely blind. Well, now I want to know if they can just straight up shoot up a cliff. Yeah, they kind of can. Oh. They kind of have line of sight, let's put it that way.
Was guided projectiles changed? I don't understand why obscured by obstacle is happening here. On my White Witch is targeting his Entwined Thrall. Yeah, these White Witches apparently can't shoot over this cliff. Well, I mean, they can, but they get the 40% penalty for it.
I guess cliffs are
too
powerful.
Sunderer's not getting that penalty.
Cliffs are too powerful. You heard it here first.
Both of them are mine. Oh, hold on. That is an excellent question. What the hell? What is this? You just... Oh, never mind. Wait. You didn't just end turn, did you?
No,
Okay.
I did not.
I wonder why it made that effect.
Because I used the spell and then my units get buffed. Sure, everyone's dead. Yeah, this makes no difference. They can't get a great shot no matter where they stand. Oh well. Wasn't expecting them to. Yes. That is correct. I guess they can handle being poisoned once. Those mushrooms are in the way again. Oh, actually. Wait.
What was that?
Cycle's end.
Oh, I thought that was full action. Okay.
It was, but it's changed in the mod.
Oh, alright.
Because the unit is never played with the old version. Now I
Yeah,
sometimes see
how-
it. We still don't see it very often, but more than we used to. Wait, missed and then it applied burning. That is
So
interesting.
I think it burned the bushes under it. And then the ground effect applied the burning.
Oh, well, it's the arc fire weapons giving the burning. Okay. I didn't know it worked that way. Yeah. I just didn't think it worked that way. The more you know. Wait, did this guy go defense mode? Oh, I didn't. Oh well. Rip that guy.
Oh, hold on before I do anything.
I mean, you think my lightning evocation is strong, but that mage lock is pretty ridiculous too.
I am pretty annoyed by guiding projectiles still giving me obscured by obstacle. It's like the whole reason I took the tome was to
Yeah, but
have
you hang on.
accuracy, and I
You
still
have to
don't
actually
have
read it.
accuracy.
It's not wrong. You read it.
It says
Penalties?
certain terrain.
No, 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 no,
I
no.
don't understand why it makes that distinction.
Mountains are apparently just not surmountable.
Also, how would you predict that in advance? Because it doesn't tell you mountains. It says certain things. Go find out for yourself
True.
if you want to know.
You know, you just have to ping a dev and ask them. Hey,
Oh, I
Mr.
just got to
Dev.
walk away? What happened here? Oh, you're
What are
blinded.
certain?
Oh. Oh.
It's the Living Shadows. Apparently, it also procs on the spell shield
Yeah,
ability.
on retail. Oh. Yeah, any damage source would proc it. So, yes.
Hey, it's fine. It's fine. I thought it was only when you melee them, but
No, because it
specifically
does it 2
any
hexes away.
attack.
Yeah. It could happen from 2 hexes away if you're doing a ranged attacker.
Or rather, I wasn't expecting it on a magic ability like this one. Not that it would have stopped me from using it. Pretty sure that was just the shaman ability. So did you figure out if all those units hitting my spell shield will kill it yet?
Hi guys. Winsley, I came to you ask. You don't have mic enable on your stream or what? Yeah, again.
No, when I yeah, when I use my other headset or my other thing, let's get this going. Yeah. No. Hello, world, I exist. Hello. Thanks, zombie. Thank you, zombie. No, when I use my other mic, it just doesn't like remember that I have the headset for whatever reason every time I open
know.
OBS.
I also have problems with sound in OBS. Every time something change and OBS cannot find my mic.
Well, I should check for it more. I appreciate you coming by to let me know. It's very silly of me.
Yeah.
Well, what did I say earlier? This is what Frost versus Fire. Go, let's go. This has been an interesting fight. I know, Zombie. Have you been watching since the beginning?
No, I only came like 1 minute ago.
So Cody's got this really killer hero that can just like delete units from across the battlefield. Oh, and Ninja keeps missing his shots. No.
No, that unit's blinded.
You know, I would try.
The thing is, so Ninja was content to just keep, wait and probably let my buffs expire, because I would do the same. And I saw he moved up his units close enough for me to Alpha Strike. But more than that, I noticed he was separating his White Witches to try and get like a high ground position, which in this game does give you a bonus. The moment I saw them separated, I knew they were just dead meat. That's why I engaged. It's simple as that. He mispositioned those White Witches.
I understand. Alright, let's get him. You got this.
Doesn't mean my guys are gonna win per se, because he has a choke point with a ridiculous Magelock rifle. Which,
yes!
Unless I can get past it, might still do a lot.
That's true. Now imagine if these guys had cooldowns on their ranged attacks. It'd be a very nice little choke point he's got here. You're right.
So I would like to know how a Berserker to 77.
It got boosted a bit.
I reset it.
Oh wait, he was blinded as well. So Shadow Blades.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No, but he did it in one attack. If you command the Berserker, it shouldn't get the charge bonus because it didn't move.
It did move, but
well, no, it's
not
still
in between
moved during
attacks.
this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't reset that between attacks.
Just got to swing his blade twice as fast at the end. That's all.
Yeah. All right. Well, he crit. I guess he got lucky.
Yeah, it's true.
It was a 1 in 5 crit chance.
Well, considering you deleted 3 units like very effortlessly, it seemed. Well, you didn't delete 3. You deleted 2.5.
Yeah.
Hey,
but
that's
that
fair.
attack is weaker.
So
That attack is weaker than the Magelock, actually. Believe it or not. Until you factor in the jumps that it does, right? But it has a 2-turn cooldown.
Wait, why wouldn't you try and
So-
stun this guy?
If you look at it this way, Lightning Evocation hits 3 targets, but you have to wait 3 turns. He can shoot the Magelock 3 times in a row and deal the same damage.
Yeah.
It's not as cut and dry as it might appear.
Alright, didn't you get enough?
We'll see.
I don't think you did, Ninja. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the numbers. I'm thinking about these units and I'm thinking, no, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Gang currently says I'm winning.
But I don't agree.
I do feel like I'm in a pretty bad spot, mostly because those abilities that the Eldritch Sovereign gets is absurd. Not the Chaos Pulse, though that is pretty absurd, but that, like, full map-wide thing that it can do every 3 turns.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh no. That was a lot. That was a lot.
I hope it was. That's the idea.
Oh, he waited long enough so that he got to use another tome immediately as the combat was going. Nice. Nice timing. God.
There is no god.
Yeah. Only fire.
Not in this match. In this match, God has left the building.
Alright, maybe he can do it. Maybe he can do it. Believe in you.
There's a lot of damage.
Yeah. So much. Alright. What's the score now, Ninju?
Well, I have to take my turn first.
That's true. Then you'll be winning again. No, he got the slow.
You said frost versus fire. Who's running the fire?
Cody's been able to luck into some fire here.
Yeah, I wasn't really gonna say I'm running fire, to be honest.
It's just Arc Fire, Typhoon. His fire and lightning hazards are created that last 3 rounds, and then also the other one was like Arc Fire weapons, I want to say. It's really interesting. Keeps getting more fire. And then the frost is only like slight frost. It's frost blades, right?
Strikes.
The other stuff is like, it looks very frost-like.
Hello, Governor.
I don't know yet. I'm working on it. Okay. If you want to cook in the kitchen, you take over.
You make eggs, try some.
Go Ninja, go! You got this. Yeah. Oh wait, that's a bit of damage. Ooh, and that's some damage too. Wow.
Hold on, just so I don't have to spend 5 minutes here looking at your units and working this out. Do you have a spell-based cleanse?
I'm under no obligation to answer that question.
Okay, then I'll sit here for 5 minutes and figure that out.
I'll help you think about what he has. Blight, Fey touched.
The guy at the Magic the Gathering table who won't just tell you what his cards do. Dude.
That's right.
You know what we used to do in my group We used to hand each other the card, read it. That's literally what they did.
Nice. I'm gonna say
we-
that
we-
I don't
we
think
did
he
that.
does. I don't think he does. If he does this one, I can't recall easily and quickly. There's
We did
alchemy,
that
souls,
because
and then there's cleanses that aren't as good, like the
No,
single
I gotta
targets.
sit here and build a list of every tome he has now.
Okay, all right, do it.
or Ninju, or you can just play the game.
No, because this is actually really important, and
It's-
you're
that's
not
what
gonna
I
just
did.
tell me.
His tier 3 is that nature one.
You could have just answered the question, dude,
His
like a normal
tier
person.
2 is mists
Oh dear
and
God,
mayhem.
I haven't even checked your build, Ninju. I'm not that deep and sweaty into it. I'm just playing the game.
And then he's got cryomancy and blight. So I know his tone's right there. Blight doesn't have a
There's no need
cleanse,
to
same
analyze
with
it that much.
cryo. Misfortune doesn't have a cleanse. Mist might have something that I'm forgetting. But yeah, if Mist does.
Okay, he does not.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So,
So now we get to play.
What's his spell gonna be? Where's his spell gonna go? I don't think you're killing mistlings too quickly, too easily. But it could happen, I guess.
Hmm.
I think what's most likely is you're hitting an AoE with this restore.
If he's trying to ice coffin, like, have at it, have fun.
I don't think it's
That's
Ice
not really-
Coffin.
I'm not really bothered by an ice coffin.
I think he's worried about the AoE sundered resistance and mark not staying on over multiple turns, because that is impactful here. And the
Yes.
restore overflow is not coming back anytime too soon, so if he can throw down that, I think I generally like that idea.
Even if I did have a cleanse and he has that, then you still cast it because you nullify each other's casting points.
Right.
It wouldn't make any sense to just not cast a spell because someone might remove it at the cost of,
Well,
their own spell
no.
casting.
Because if he's got a warding that he wants instead, that can generate more value, but it depends.
there's
Pl-
well,
Plus, it being his turn, he gets the benefit immediately, even if it's removed the next turn. I don't know. I find it a little weird to think that way.
it changes the value proposition of the spell. It means that other options might be more valuable.
Yeah, I think I generally
I don't know, man.
actually
You're the one
hear
who
and
keeps
agree with you.
complaining about how these low tier fights are you don't have to think about anything. You just hit right click. Now I'm sitting here thinking about something, and you're telling me
You
to
don't
right
need
click.
to. You don't need to. You have a ice coffin and you have Scrying's mental mark. You have the blind, which you're not going to use in this fight. Because I wouldn't. Maybe you would, but I have
Alright.
my doubts.
Ninja, hear me
They're the
out.
rending shadows.
You scrying eye in between the spell shield he just
That's actually not a
resurrected.
bad idea.
and
You
the
have-
Lesser Snow
most of your
Spirit.
damage is range based.
Have at it.
Do it.
I'm just here to play a battle.
Okay. Oh, this guy. Right, the shades have that ability. I completely forgot about that. Oh, okay. Well, that changes some things. Yeah.
Mhm.
I understand what he's going for. Think.
Well, then one of us does.
He's just gonna remove it all anyways. I agree with that generally.
And you.
Ah.
And you.
No. He got 2 lucky crits. He deserves a graze.
I don't know, man. I don't
He
know.
got 2 crits with 20% chance. I think a graze is in order here.
Yeah. Ooh, War Shaman get the kill. You know you want to. Actually, warding is magic resistance across multiple units, isn't it?
Which is why I'm absolutely flabbergasted that he hasn't
Aw.
actually gone for.
Oh, I forgot to cast the damn spell. I'm so mad.
Oh, did you? No, I've been there so many times. I knew you were gonna try and mark that group.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I can do this.
It's something.
Similar.
Oh, you
value.
could have gotten crits though that whole time when you were. Oh no.
They're not guaranteed crits.
Ooh. Do you have this shield thingy? Hello.
Yeah, and he can't cleanse that.
Oh,
Huzzah!
we already know that unit is busted. There's no need to explain.
Ninja's gonna win now, obviously.
90 at tier 1
Obviously.
is probably the only unit I think that has that.
Go
could be
tell
right.
that.
What?
A thrall. What's
90%.
What?
90% chance
90%.
for hard CC in tier 1.
What's the taunt on what are they called? Anvil Warriors?
Anvil Guard.
Might be 90. It's not quite the same as a stun though.
They did change
It's
that a
not
few
quite
times.
the same. I would still consider it hard CC, being able to take that control away from your opponents and redirect it into a very likely, very unhelpful place for them. It is a stun for most intents and purposes. It's a stun, but you get, like, the consolation prize of your unit. You get, like, a little bit of damage in on the guy that did the stun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's concerning.
Who's concerned?
I'm concerned for Ninju. Ninju can.
Why are you concerned?
Look
could
at
done
these
more.
Look at these accuracies on all those blinded units. I think that blind was good value.
No, you think? Yeah, actually, probably didn't need to mark the group here to get the damage and clear path. See, I had a feeling that was likely. Now, don't berserkers usually steadfast? He just
not when you one shot them.
Unfortunate.
That's one of the very few ways to bypass that. There's not many others.
Ooh, you just took a bunch of status effects on your guys, at least.
Mm-hmm.
It's alright.
Is it? That's kind of a lot, isn't it?
We'll be fine.
I thought you had regen only go up to 3 or something.
Yeah.
It's been changed quite a while ago. We went back to the 5 to see how crazy or not crazy it would be.
I see. Nice. More of that. You two can roll low.
Roll low?
Yeah, roll low. Do it.
I think that was a 30% shot. It's not much of a low roll.
Yeah, but he also has crit chance, so it's 30 and a 20% on top of that, right? And a 20% if it goes through, it just does damage, does so much damage.
Yeah, it'll do quite a bit.
No. Oh, I understand now.
You do?
Yeah, no, I see why you were concerned about the mage lock. For some reason, I wasn't seeing this as no cooldown. That's just damage. That's just what it does.
Yeah, it's dealing practically the same damage as the lightning evocation.
Is it innate? Well,
It's dealing more damage actually than the lightning evocation
is
per
it
shot.
though?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's what you said. You said per shot.
Yeah, it's dealing 72. Lightning evocation's doing 70, and it has breaching and piercing. And it has no cooldown.
Yeah, but my point is lightning evocation doesn't hit one target, and I think you recognize that.
Yeah. But listen. Breaching, piercing, right? No cooldown, obviously. Big game hunter, sure. Savage strike, okay, that's a cultural thing. For the 3 targets that I hit, I have to wait for 3 turns. So it's 1 target per turn, right? On paper. That mage lock is stronger if it fires every single turn. See what I mean?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. If it fires every single turn, but
Well,
one turn burst is pretty nice.
Sustained damage instead of burst damage.
Yeah, I think Ninja and me would agree about that.
Oh, it's not that.
No, man. If it's so overpowered, you could have run one. You were just telling me that you think only dragons and Eldritch Sovereigns are viable, so don't whine about it.
I'm not whining. I'm saying people complaining about lightning evocation are wrong.
Ninja,
And they always have been wrong.
Do you have any spells, didn't you?
Because it's not as powerful as they make it out to be. That aside, this is the strongest version of lightning evocation. It's weaker on a normal hero. But realistically, what choice do I have?
Oh, I see. Cycles End is just gonna bring back more guys every turn. Yeah. So it doesn't matter.
You're gonna have that choke
here.
point there anyway, so there's no way to avoid the mage lock.
The problem is cycles. This guy can bring back anybody he removes. Means you get just the zone of control lock. I think most of these guys.
I mean, if I was a ninja, I would be trying to check the ruler damage now, which is likely what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So he's now going to move all these skirmishers and see if they can kill it together with the warrior.
Be pretty cool if he got that.
That's not happening.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't see it.
No, I don't think it's happening either.
How much you got? 120 HP? Nah.
Courtesy of Hardy and, well, kind of just Hardy. A tiny bit from the skill nodes, I guess.
I think you should start with your
no,
snapshot.
the amulet. The amulet of vitality gives another 10, as does the chest item. So I have 30 health more than I usually would. It's one of the reasons I don't like.
Oh, and I can't take that back now.
Uh-oh.
I ran over the poisoned.
Mm.
Oh, and your guy's not stunned anymore, so that's why I can't do the. God. Well, that causes problems.
Now you have to kill him.
It was. See, I thought it was because you stood in Hideous Stench, but I guess it's the poison, yeah.
No, it's definitely Hideous Stench shouldn't lock you in. I don't think. Shouldn't lock you in.
I would assume not, but I've seen weirder things in this game.
I think I've got this.
For example, that Sunderer can't throw a javelin because they're in zone of control. That's really weird to me.
Yeah, they had a lot of damage too. It's unfortunate.
They did. It is unfortunate. I really wanted to throw that at the back of the Snow Spirit.
Yeah, I was seeing that. Why you're... Yep. I mean, you could just put your Sunder in defense mode. I guess that's an option. It's not my favorite option.
Yo!
There we go.
Oh, look, another lucky crit at 20%.
Alright, snapshot. Here we
20%.
go.
With the number of attacks that are happening, 1 in 5 attacks are going to crit.
Yeah.
Yep.
True. But do you apply that battlefield wide, or do you say 1 per 5 of that unit?
Just
Well, both
war
of my
shaman
heroes are
kill?
giving my guys extra crit chance, so I don't know what to tell you.
Considering that he has a 20% fumble, let's say I'm not amused by that crit.
I am.
Cody, are you capable of playing this game without being a sore loser just once?
It's okay, it's okay,
I'm
guys.
waiting,
Play.
I'm waiting for
Come
you,
on.
Ninju. You just wasted all this time before whining and complaining. Come on, let's go. Don't start this now.
Don't start what now?
Oh, come on, said it's good. We're good.
Don't start
Ooh.
what you're doing.
Ooh, you can
Just play.
you can do so much damage to that unit. Can you kill it? Oh wait, you might be able to kill.
Unfortunately not. I really wanted to get the Javelin in position to either
does not
help
have a
me
kill.
kill the Lesser Snow Spirit or at least put the Druid of the Cycle in zone of control, but alas.
Well, you can still zone of control him with your shaman if you really needed to. It's just not a great.
Yeah, that's what I might end up doing.
Yep. What else does this guy have?
Alright,
up?
alright. Yeah, okay.
I was thinking potentially, is there a spot for him to get a good soother attack off? Because I think you could have killed that soother. It would be kind of funny.
Mystic Potential is a different culture. No potential to be had here.
Damage there. Alright, alright.
Right.
Well,
Yeah, that guy's not allowed to leave from where he is.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Because there's zone of control holding him in place.
Nice.
Game still thinks I'm winning. For all you mates saying,
The game has never been accurate on army power. Not once in its life has it been accurate.
I'm just saying, for Winsley constantly saying that he didn't think I could win, I think I'm putting up a good fight at least.
No, you are. I like your build. That I think actually, unfortunately, that Sunder not getting a good attack off cost you another unit kill here.
It absolutely did.
Which is
It
very
cost me,
unfortunate.
well, probably not a unit kill, but it cost me some pretty critical positioning.
Well, that's
Big loss in utility over that.
that soother could have been dead. Like that soother was like almost one shot from your ruler, and then if you had like another attack that did 20 something damage, I think you could have got it. I don't know if that's better, but I think you had that. Like I was looking at it and being like, you almost killed that just with your ruler. You can see it now, actually. And in fact, I thought you might find an angle to War Shaman attack onto that unit, and also block his zone of control, or block the Druid of the Cycle with him, because that also you had significant damage off of. Although I do think defensive mode does make sense. Yet there's a lot of magic damage out there. course, this guy's Fey Blessing.
It's from the tome.
Has that worked every single time you've used it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I've used it at like 80, 70, and
Oh wow,
I
you're
think
saying
50,
there would have been a
50%?
20% chance of it not working, huh?
I think there was 50 on the other. Not quite the same as an 80% chance, Ninju, but nice try.
Well, that means 20%.
Nice try.
Gosh. Gremlin.
No, these are both 20% rolls. It's just one's a success and one's a fail.
Indeed.
Right. Not quite sure.
I
It works
think
like that.
I think you got more value out of lucky rolls on Druid of the Cycle than I did out of lucky crits.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The fact
Sure.
that it didn't, like, you never got that 20% low roll definitely outweighs me getting a few.
Oh my
high
god.
rolls.
You're dead.
You want to talk
Ninja,
about a
you're
roll?
dead. Oh
Here's a
no.
roll for you.
Alright, what does the gremlin kill? I think the shaman is super dead. But by
shaman?
who?
What do you mean? He's gonna get ganged up on.
Yeah, he's fine. Oh, you're
I
blind.
can't kill it. I can't kill it with one unit.
Well, you could have
I
if you turned him around and with your gremlin.
I don't think it would have
What?
added enough.
Is there, like, something with Chaos Pulse that makes it do insane every single time? Because in my test game, it also did a mass insane, just like this.
It does seem
actually
to
haven't seen
trigger
it.
more than not, but I just don't know if that's a bias thing, you know? Like, when it doesn't happen, you're just like, oh, whatever. But when it does happen, it's
so does it not roll per person? Is it like you get one effect?
No.
No, they
it
are
definitely
individual
rolls.
rolls.
Like, the fact that I just
Okay,
did
that is-
3
Then
out
I
of...
have observed it happening a statistically unlikely number of times in a row.
It does seem like maybe it's weighted higher than the others based off of my observations as well, but I don't understand why they would do it that way.
That I can check, but I don't think it's the case.
Yeah. But I've
can
seen
confirm that.
4 insanities out of 4 or 5, I want to say, like, and it's just like when you think about that 1 in 10 happening.
There is, yeah.
It's
a
such a
1 in 10
wild.
to 3 units, and then also in my test game it happened to 3 units.
I haven't seen the spell in a really long time, personally. So I don't
That's
even know.
year.
We don't play with it. We play with the other Eldritch
yeah,
Path.
we heard you earlier.
And then the other part of this Ninja that we haven't even complained about yet is this 3 turns of insanity. If you don't have Dispel, you're just gonna go wild.
It is not vanilla insanity, to be clear.
Yeah.
Right. They're gonna potentially target enemies, but oh, that's good. You're right. I did forget about that, and that is a nice
'Cause
healthy change.
They are, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
there
ranked
you go.
enemy.
Cool.
But the
Something.
if this was a level 12 ruler match, I wouldn't even pick that ability.
Crazy.
But I can take a look for you in the tools to see if it's weighted heavier. I don't. It should be a randomizer that just picks one of the list.
Yeah. I don't know enough to confirm,
Right.
but I feel like, of course. Why not?
Like, oh, that guy still has triple misfortune on him.
Yep.
All right, falling object. I have a build, and it looks like this will wrap up like pretty quickly here on this turn, if I had to guess. I mean, this lightning evocation just kills, right? It actually doesn't delete everybody.
I keep telling you it's not that strong, Winslow.
My guys have a lot of resistance. This hero with the Staff of Radiance is very good for that.
That's fair.
It's good. It's just not that good.
All right, but every time I see you play an Elder Sovereign, I'm gonna pretend it's your Tome of Warding. Until it becomes less frequent.
Oh, I'm only gonna play it with Mystic Summoning, realistically.
Okay. Alright.
Since Mystic Summoning gets kind of ignored in Skirmish, I like to play it.
Does it though? I've used
It
it
does
recently, and I like it.
Winsley uses it all the time.
I
Okay,
don't
let me
use it
Also,
outside of
right,
Skirmish.
I use it
Let me
last week.
rephrase.
I don't
feel
play
like
it
it's not
well.
played- I feel like it's not played with magic units as it should be.
Yeah, exactly. I don't play it well. It's I get it.
I'm sorry that our usage of it doesn't conform to whatever thought you have about it already.
No, no,
Cody.
the developers designed
That,
it
of
this way.
course.
Don't give me that.
Uh-huh.
Don't give me that.
All right, who would ever want to do something creative and some kind of emergent behavior?
I definitely
You can.
have
You can.
played around with how many units
Yeah,
get
that's a
the.
good thing. It is better to do that than play the other way.
But if it doesn't work after X amount of times, it's, you know. You don't get a cookie
Get
for playing out
another
of the
turn.
box, basically.
But cookie.
Uh,
Oh, cookies.
Yes,
Oh,
you
I want a
absolutely
cookies.
do. Someone who plays out of the box is absolutely superior to someone
Unless
with
you
equal
you,
outcome, but playing inside the box. No,
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna
100%
say.
outside the
Unless
box
you
is
play out
superior.
of the box and you pull off a win with that.
I'd
If you're
much.
just playing out of the box, you know, just to do it, then no.
For me, it's like when I'm playing games, I want it to be a game I can play with. You know, like I'm not gonna find a formula that I follow every time because that's not enjoyable for me. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with doing that too because that's how some people get enjoyment out of the game, right? Like to each their own.
Well, it's a puzzle, so to say, you know. Try and figure out the puzzle and make it work, make the pieces fit.
But what if
That's
I can
my approach,
solve the
really.
Rubik's Cube by not? I don't know.
Not having a cube.
Yeah, break the cube.
No, doesn't quite.
Well, if I can
work that way.
peel the stickers off and just make the cube look good.
Wait, why can that? Oh, never mind. No. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was like, why can't I insta-kill the hero? See, in vanilla you can. I could have targeted the hero.
Mm-hmm.
I removed it in the mod.
That's good.
In exchange for making the druid actually able to move. That was the trade-off. The other option was 6 range, which I'm not really a fan of, personally.
I mean, yeah, I know you're saying that the druid's not played super often in your server, but I have to say, looking at this fight just in a vacuum, I didn't love that it was able to move forward and delete units. Like that seems like something that could and maybe should stay on the full action side of things.
It's
Well,
another
it's
case
same as
of,
the Reaper.
But hear me out. What if it was not something that ends your turn necessarily, but it's like one of those
I love
requires
this
full
game match
actions,
gameplay.
leaves you a thing. Yeah, defeated.
What the heck? That was a weird.
Alright, GG.
Who are the four?
GG.
You can use any four.
Yeah, no, you
That was
played well
weird.
there, guys. I like those
No,
builds.
if you make it leave 1 action, I think that's what you're saying, then it's even more broken.
You
Unless
think
mean
so? No, it's full action leave 1, so you have to start where you standed. Like if you really wanted it not just to be a full
Yeah.
action, I think that's a compromise.
I'm
Right,
heading
but
out.
then it's-
See you guys later.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, so yeah.
Yeah.
But then it couldn't be 4 range, because it's just impossible to use at that distance.
I don't know. I hear you what you're saying.
The problem the unit has is if it's 4 range, and they can't walk while using it, everyone just skates around their range, and then they zone of control them after.
Right.
That's what we kept saying, right? And everyone kept telling me this unit's bad, this unit's bad.
Alright, I'm not going to tell you you're wrong, because I definitely know that you've got more experience with people who actually use that unit. Like that, and their feedback is valuable.
What I then did is I made it this version, but I allowed it to still target heroes. And let's just tell you that went horribly wrong.
I got time for maybe like a quick skirmish if we wanted to falling object, but I also know I'm skirmishing again tomorrow. So it's kind of up to you what you're feeling. Oh, you.
Is he actually home? Is he home now?
Yeah, I've been home. We just got
Okay.
lunch made.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to
Right.
play.
Cool. I could
Well,
use my build.
Let me spectate so I don't have to watch a stream that's behind, because that's really jarring to do that.
Yeah, no, we can create enough spots for you here. And if
Last
Zombie
time I was
wanted to,
here, I was
too, could
hearing you
even-
speak,
Yeah.
and I was seeing it happen like 15 seconds later.
Good.
But then I'm
Alright.
also trying to speak back, right, about the situation.
Post private should work.
That didn't quite work as intended.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
No, you mentioned I posted screenshots. Did you not see them? When I fought Falling Object last week after you
No,
guys finished.
I did see them. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
I had
the
a champion ruler.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
I was playing Barbarian, much like Ninju, except a higher tier version of that build.
Alright, no, I actually remember it now. You brought together skirmishes that work well. Like the Mistling and the Gremlin. I feel like in that version of the build that you had there where it supports Magic Origin, those guys, they perform quite well. Let's see if this works.
Okay, I can do that for you, baby.
The biggest downside is having low casting points, right? And as Mystic Summoning, you have to cast and then you have to engage.
Right, okay.
Because if you don't, you're out of spell casting points, and your units no longer get strengthened.
Well, you can pick it up randomly from mists, but I hear what you're saying. I think if you keep just sitting in mists and picking up buffs, it's actually fine to sit back a little bit. But who wants to wait 10 turns anyways?
Well, if I was only in the mist and not casting anything, yeah, I could just hang back.
I'll put the code
That's what I-
here.
Really? Okay, now you can hear me.
Cuckoo.
That's what I did to Falling Object. Well, not did to him. I still engaged first, but I hung back in the mists while he positioned.
Alright, so
Yeah,
Cody.
then I let Dragon die and completely lost out on being able to play.
You guys can see the code, right?
Yeah. Well, you know what, Adrian? Now you know how I felt when Ninju one-shot my Eldritch Sovereign.
It happens.
I wouldn't have been so mad if it wasn't the ruler. Are we playing with the evolved
Case in
mod,
point,
or,
it was my ruler too.
Yeah, I have evolved. That's actually a good point. I didn't actually edit this ruler for evolved, so I need to do that. Gives you a second,
Illegal
but yeah,
build.
evolved. No, it's good. It hasn't used all the points. That's all. It's different.
Okay, less than legal build.
Yeah. Not all points given. Not allowed. We have 2 points to spare.
Oh, it was the same situation for me. Like, he ran in with the Mage Locks and the Dragoons and just took out my ruler. And that was that. And then I still won the fight. I was really surprised, but
Just that
it's
good.
a huge demotivator when that happens.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright. Why is
I
it
had an
making me
internal
pick
error,
this
so I went
again?
and double check my mods.
You need to resub because I updated Evolved.
Oh, well, let me close that out again.
All good.
Also, I guess you weren't there for that, but there was a match where Morgie had an Eldritch level 20, and he was playing against somebody who had Tome of Severing with the kill magic unit spell in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It had a 5% chance, and his ruler got one shot by it.
Lovely. I love that. That's worth doing every time. Just in case.
That makes Tome of Severing good. Good.
If you've never heard Morgie upset, you should have heard him then.
No, that's you're allowed to be. That's
This man was ready to throw hands with somebody.
How dare you?
He was really upset about that.
I mean, it shouldn't have worked.
Well, that was the
It
day
should have been a
that
percent roll in the first place, so yeah.
That was the day that I changed that spell to not be allowed to target heroes anymore.
Yeah, good. It's pretty funny.
Because that is ridiculous.
I mean, shouldn't you be allowed to get that reward for a 5% roll? It's like that's like a crit, you know, in D&D.
Yes, and it's also like it's also 40 casting points, I believe. 50 actually. Wait,
Yeah.
40. It's
And
40.
when you fail, it just is a unit stunned, right? So,
If you fail, it's makes them decaying and disrupted,
okay.
and you only pay 50 casting points for it. But even then, it's not about the reward or the risk. It's about it's just not healthy.
I hear you. I hear you. It's pretty funny.
I actually increased that spell to 90% base because it's only 60 in vanilla. For 50 casting points?
It's funny when it happens to not you, but like if it happens to you, if the AI did that to me or something like that, I'd be like, no. Done.
You're reloading the turn.
That did not just happen.
Exactly. Because that's too crazy. I will admit that spell is way too overpriced and way too weak in the original game.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you don't want to cast it because it never kills anything.
Yeah, no.
Well, it doesn't kill anything worth killing. I'll put it that way.
The mind control one is worth it because that one lower tier, I think, right? Yeah, it completely invalidates certain magic origin things when they need to happen.
No, the mind control in Thomas Summoning, Arcane Bond, that one is actually healthy. Because it's a 90% chance, I think, and it's like 2 or 3 turns.
My first multiplayer game that completely wrecked it. Completely wrecked me at every turn. I was like, I just hate that spell so much.
Oh, it's 2 turns, but it's pretty pricey on casting points, and to be fair, if it fails, you only get some damage.
Alright, I can start this when you guys ready up now.
Oh yeah, I'll just take Unknown Ruler, because I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, sounds good.
That's fine. No, it's okay, realistically, if you went for a full magic army, that's on you. But the game is also designed in a way that you kind of need to in certain scenarios.
Yeah.
So it's a little... It's a little iffy.
Minutes. I want to let you know right now that Great Value brand Crescent Rolls are going to be garbage in comparison to any of the Pillsbury Doughboy ones because they're not separated.
I'll write this down.
It's a lump of dough.
Put my next Age of Wonders 4 tips video.
Little known facts about dough.
I can't. I don't know how to.
The heck? You want to take a guess what Arcane Bond is most popularly picked for to counter?
What?
We'll take a guess. So it's a tier 2 tome, right? You can pick it up early. When would you pick it in response to your enemy?
Oh, Summoners.
Not specific enough. Be more specific. Which unit do you think is the bane of all existence that caused people to pick that spell? In the early game.
Which spell? The magic one?
The domination one, yeah.
Oh goodness.
Which unit do you think caused people to pick that?
I mean,
before I nerfed it.
I don't like the nymph mind controlling my guys. If you can dominate a magic origin unit that dominates you, then you're good. I don't think it's that though.
I think I've seen that happen, yeah, but no, that wasn't it. People don't play with Nymph anymore. She had a very small resurgence, and then she just dropped off again.
Right.
Ritualist was the cause of them going just the way of the dodo.
Yeah, I hear you.
I am ready.
Excellent. All right. Starting.
I'll spoil it. The Snow Spirit.
Yes.
Because people would rush you on turn 30, 35 with 3 stacks of evolved Snow Spirits.
Yeah, no, that happens.
And then the only response you have if you scout that early enough is to pick up Arcane Bond. And try and steal the Snow Spirits.
Yeah, at least one less unit to deal with. Alright, so I have a little question about devotion. I feel like in the past we said you get a certain level, but I can't find it anywhere in my
What rules are you playing by? Like
Walker's
what format?
Delight, I believe, was what I wrote my build down as.
Wait, why is there an AI? Anyway,
Yeah, it's just there.
for Walker's Delight, I heard Ninju say you get the second level. I think it's Devotee.
Alright, I'll try and get it to Devotee when I start this now. Configuration.
Can I find it on your build, what your devotion level is? Probably not.
It's a good question.
What?
Presets.
Why did you add an AI, Winsley?
It's fine, don't worry about it.
He's
We can-
sieging
He
him.
sieged me.
He's
I can't
sieging
build
you?
anything.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
I
sorry.
can't
He
do
actually,
anything.
I'll go.
actually,
Cody, go kill him.
he
Wait,
actually took his first army and started sieging.
you're kidding me. Alright, if we need to, we'll just go out of this. Sorry. It's
I
pretty
could
funny.
attack the AI, but I have to.
Yeah, you have
I'm
to
not
have
there yet.
units. Alright, you
Well,
go
not
kill
just
him.
that, I'm simply not in range.
That's so wild. Can you not just recruit heroes forever and then kill them with heroes?
Oh my god. I'll send an army of random crap because I just picked random
So
tomes and random
funny.
hero.
So funny. Wait,
Let's
did it
see.
delete his units when I did that?
Oh, we're only going up to 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Okay.
it's only his ruler now. Yeah, it's only the ruler.
Somebody can kill that. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, hang on. Wait, I have the answer. Hang on. I need to make sure he's dead, right?
Yeah.
Hang on. I have the answer.
What?
Go forth, my Houndmasters.
Lovely.
I don't know.
I need one turn to reach him, though.
Yeah, I'm just picking my tomes, and then I can let you do that.
Can we go to 1 tier 4 tomb or no?
I think I would need to change the preset. I could do that if you wanted to.
To a tier what now?
Alright. Up to 1 tier 4 tomb.
Oh, that's my preset.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a second and I'll do that just so I don't click the wrong thing.
Wait, don't reset yet. I need to kill the AI.
It's true. It's very true. Like,
The premise
I need
of this
to-
kind of
I need to send my mana.
in a regular game just to test it out.
Alright, I ended my turns.
Definitely needs a tier 4 tomb.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
can do
for
that.
sure.
End turn so he can
Yeah,
kill that
just-
thing for you, and then I'll
Listen, this guy is dead.
save him. You have to save him.
How did he kill a unit? Wow. How did he kill a unit? I
Alright.
sent
I bet you he mind controlled it, and then your team killed it.
probably. I
yeah.
sent 16 Houndmasters his way, or 18. I mean.
Maybe a spell? I don't know. Now I want pregame menu to.
Alright.
You open pregame menu, I think.
I should have sent my ruler that way too. Oh well, he's on his way.
Duration. We'll go to.
I will guard you from the AI.
Cody's.
Thank you.
We're good now. Back to this.
Oh, actually, that deletes all my units anyway.
So now I get to pick more tomes.
What is my building? What is this ruler even?
I don't know. What is this ruler?
Frost, Giant King, Bulwark, Defensive Tactics, Hardy, Mystic Summoning. What?
Sounds perfect.
Who came up with this?
You did?
Devotees of good mana addicts. No. Either it's generated or it's an AI ruler.
Man, what does this tome do again?
If this is an AI ruler, it's not a great one.
Good.
I'm disappointed.
I think I'm doing this one for this thing. All right, let's see if this works. I don't actually think this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it and see what happens. Cause I I don't know. I just don't know.
Oh, I spent all my draft on that. Oops.
Hmm.
Oh well, it's fine. I will guard you with my Tyrant Knights that I just randomly
Oh.
obtained.
I'm gonna need turns to pass to build some of my units because of the draft trick. Unless opening
You
the war
can-
chest.
You
Does
can
that do
hurt
You
it?
can open the war chest again, yeah.
Alright, let me blah blah blah. Open a war chest.
Yes, I think you can.
It might not
You
work,
can-
we'll try.
I think you can do it a second time.
I took this build, I went defensive with it, but
Yeah, that works. The second war chest, I mean.
Do we have one more tome to pick? Current tome
your-
limit, current owned tomes, max tome limit 4. Why is it letting me click into this menu?
What did this game give me? Jesus. Wait, did it reset the medals but not remove the units? Oh, it did remove them. Never mind.
Cool.
I just summon my units. Mystic summoning after all.
Can I build these? Oh, because I have to
Only have-
downgrade everything, that's why. Let's figure out what higher tier stuff I'm gonna make actually, and then we'll downgrade.
The game has failed me. There's no tier 5 in my build. What tomes did it pick? What the heck?
The best ones, obviously.
Yeah, it took Astral Convergence, the one without a unit in it, as a tier 4.
I'll
Oh,
take this
rip.
guy.
Rip in pieces.
Alright, so now we have one of you. Get 2 of you.
oh, that's right. I could use a Magma Spirit as my other tier 3.
But do you want to?
I would say that is ill-advised, but I don't know what your build is.
No, it's not really advised at all. It's not good for this.
No, it's really
I-
not.
Don't have a nature bolstering matrix accessible to me.
You need 2
Huh.
nature affinity.
Uh-oh.
You need a minimum of 2 affinity for any matrix or lens.
Oh, okay, so that's why I had it in the game, was I had Druidic Terraforms. Okay, that's fine.
Gosh.
That's fine.
Well, if you didn't need your traits for anything else, you could have taken it, yeah.
I could have, it would have worked. It's fine. It is not that big of a deal. I just wanted to show you something funny, because I can get the primal healing spell to heal for 70.
Oh wow. That's something.
The cultural one?
Yeah.
Where is that thing? Heals for twice the amount if you have Fury active. That's already a big if, but 30 up to 70? I'm not quite seeing it. How you're gonna hit 70?
Cause it's the spell itself heals for double if you have the 3
Yeah.
stat. So,
Yeah.
with the nature thing, it gets you to 35. So now it heals for double, 70.
The nature healing is a separate effect. They don't stack
It does
in
stat.
that manner. You sure? It's just
I-
because it's a separate effect.
I understand. I'm just letting you know it does stack.
You've tested
you're
it,
saying it-
sounds like. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're saying
I
that
played it in
the matrix healing is doubled by the fury.
Yes.
That's a weird interaction then. Okay.
Pretty slick.
And I'm not seeing any practical uses, so whatever.
Alright, we
but
wanted this unit.
I wouldn't have guessed it myself.
There, you.
Are those moles? No, they're not. Okay. Isn't there dwarfs? They're really tiny dwarves. Are they halflings? Oh, they're dwarves.
We are what we want to be.
Well, they're like really tiny dwarves. I am
Fine.
still confusion about this build.
Oh, my guys? Yeah, little dwarves.
What confuses me is why you have Doom Herald.
I'm about to show you.
I know it works. I know it works on the AOE effects. I'm aware.
I'm about to die, aren't
I'm
I?
But I've never seen it really be amazing, even with the Mage AOE, or the Zephyr, or any other kind of AOE.
Oh, well, I had hoped. But if it's not amazing, then that's fine. I just did it for funsies.
I guess we'll find out.
I think it'll be
We'll find out.
interesting. I've almost got my build.
If he went any kind of if Vinslayer went any kind of morale bonus, he should be perfectly fine.
So
pretty big
it
if,
does
though.
do double effects. It does do doubled effects if you have high morale.
Yeah. The draining is doubled, but it's only high morale, I think. Which is well, it starts at 20, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. There's no like in between.
No.
I don't know. I just never see
No,
it.
I will admit the first time I used it, it was like, wow, this is awful. But there's a couple of things you do with it, and it gets stupid pretty fast.
I don't think it works with amplified arrows, but I might be wrong. Because they removed effects chaining to that kind of stuff.
But it's not a weapon enchantment. It's a racial enchantment.
Yeah, so
So-
I don't know how that works. It might not.
So it works with both the ash crit little hit thing, the little fire spark that comes out after 3 stacks. It works with
Yeah.
that, and it'll work with the sundered arrows too.
Will it work with meteor projectiles?
I don't know. I haven't unlocked it in the game yet. My research was real slow.
Because that's the other part of it, right? If you go for a build like this, how competitive can you be in a real match? Like skirmish aside, right? Can you actually obtain? Because it's not like Doom Depth Trench is a bad SPI, by the way. It's a good
great
one.
SPI. Yeah. The
And it's
biggest
not
problem
like-
I found with the Crucible thing is that it's only for you have to research it, build it, and then every new unit gets it.
But you know, the thing is, if I was going this build, I would be probably trying to play it with skirmishers because they get cruel weaponry. So they drain the morale and then they actually deal 30% bonus damage after that.
Yeah,
And they
it'd probably work with Stormbringers. It just I couldn't do both things that I was.
But
working with.
Stormbringers might even bounce on the melee attack and drain morale.
Yeah.
But I don't mean the Stormbringer specifically. I mean, you like attack somebody with arrows and meteor if it works, right? If it works.
Yeah.
And once they're low morale, you just deal even more damage. Because it's not a melee enchantment, it's a skirmisher enchantment. It'll work on both attacks. The weaponry one.
I've almost got
I just don't
mine,
know
guys.
if I don't really see a skirmisher build with this in it though, because Doom Herald leads you to Calamity, which does not lead you to meteor projectiles. Also, meteor projectiles is really bad with Stormbringers, because you apply wet to your targets.
Oh yeah. Does Stormbringers apply wet, or just the tome they're in? apply
Well,
wet?
the tome, yeah, the tome.
Yeah.
If you
Alright,
don't play with
take that.
downpour, you're kind of, hurting yourself by doing that.
This.
I honestly think with Calamity in the game, that meteor projectiles is just dead. That's my feeling.
That's pretty good there.
Everything I just clicked on didn't count
What?
because my turn was already ended.
Oh no! Don't do that.
That's why it shouldn't be clicking on stuff. I don't even know what you did.
Right.
Nothing big. It was just goofy.
Goofy. Oh,
Yeah.
well, don't be so goofy.
All right. I will take a minute to see what am I actually fighting. Or no, let's not make any decisions based off of that. I will just build my guy however he is. I'm just worried I'm about to click something that's going to make him weak to the damage channel I'm facing, but I don't know what damage channel I'm facing.
I can tell you.
It's good. You shouldn't.
It's,
It depends on what the terrain is.
Try and do this.
Yeah.
Which I actually don't really care about that as much.
There's no terraforming in your build. Well, can you cast Pyroclastic Eruption on any province?
Yes.
Then you could technically have on-demand Desolate.
Yeah. And if I had Druidic Terraformers, I could also cast the Ashland spell if someone wanted to counter my terrain type. You know, so I could just keep it there.
Right.
Well, Terraformers itself does not give you a spell, though.
Which one is
Wow.
it? At the Ashland Primals? Like, is it Primals?
The Earth Shaping spells are from the adaptations.
Yeah, which... I know
Which
every time I play a
primal-
Primal game I have.
Well, you get them anyway in Skirmish. You get them all. Even I have them.
Okay.
That's different. But theoretically, Primal gets nothing because they have the terraforming from their structure.
Almost finished leveling here. Just debating between two things right now.
One trinket,
So you
right?
kinda you kinda have to use your Pyroclastic here if you want to terraform.
That's oh wow, that's a cooldown. Okay, sure.
And you also wait, did you build Crucible battlements before making your units?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, and I need to not forget to get my lens or whatever we're building up to, right?
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't have a lens, basically.
Oh really?
Because I don't have spells that work with them.
Yeah, he is one affinity off from what he should be.
Nice. What kind of stuff do I have? Nature.
Nature.
That's not active
Do I need
spells.
more
Those
tier
are
2 units?
Oh, they made a typo in Pyroclastic Eruption. There's no space behind the word units.
alright. Let's get that. So I have a nature
Question
matrix,
is-
and what about lenses? How does that work again?
Did we allow them recently? I forgot.
No. All right, let's not do that then.
Let me check the pinned message.
All right, and then gear. I
Um,
think I'm at gear, and then I'm good.
No, we don't allow the lenses in this format.
All right, let me see. Where are your guys? You probably put some gear on your guys, right?
Only one of them. I haven't got to the other one yet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at him as a guide to see what I need. All right,
Everything should
tier-
be written in the pin, I hope.
I'm seeing one tier 3 and a couple tier 2, so it's just like one tier 3 and everything else is lower, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's good. I can do that.
I was thinking someday of an even higher tier format, but that just sounds like how to give Ninja a bad day.
It's just gonna take me a long time to actually like make a build with that if I wanted to. Like, and then click through it too is another part of it. All right, so, all right, I for some reason don't have 6 stacks here worth of units. I need to think about that once I've leveled.
I was just wondering about a format where we go to tier 5 tomes.
Mm-hmm.
And then level 16 heroes and like multiple tier 4 and tier 5 units. So it's going to get a little crazy.
Yeah, it does sound a little crazy.
And realistically, it's how a lot of matches end up being, though. It's not that crazy.
Yeah, sec here. I
But I think
just...
it's crazier in Skirmish because you can build your build the way you want without worrying about the map.
Yeah. Say that's probably fine.
Wait, why do you have tier 1 units?
Exactly. Don't give it away yet.
I mean, they're very much dead, so that's why I'm asking you.
We'll find out, won't we?
You can trade those in for the tier 3 variant.
but they're actually weaker.
No, that's not possible.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
No, even with that enchantment, I see it. No, even with that enchantment.
Well, if I win, then I'll feel good, won't I? Alright,
But that's, yeah.
I still need
Nice
more
try.
units. Okay, I get it. I'm bad. Alright, is it one ring and 1 miscellaneous is what I'm seeing here, so my dragon basically gets 1 thing.
Well, I always ban miscellaneous.
That's fine, we can play by that.
Okay.
I don't think
I have a miscellaneous on anybody.
Yeah, he's not wearing any. Yeah.
This guy.
Just the ring.
The ring was auto equipped too.
You could do everything except
Oh, and I'll want that
miscellaneous,
ring.
basically.
I want
And any
that ring.
tier. Well, not any tier, but up to the,
Mm-hmm.
tier 3.
Yeah. There a better tier? Nah, it's
So I wonder why you're holding a bunch of tier 1 weapons.
I'm getting there.
No. I mean, Falling Object has tier 1 weapon on one of his.
I'll fix it.
Good.
That guy does not have a lot of hit points.
Oh.
Where did all your hit point gear go? Oh, that one. I see. I see what you did there.
Am I dead?
Probably.
Yeah, it's fine. As long as he goes quick, I'm okay with it.
I'm looking for enchantments on your units, and I've not found them yet.
They're gone.
I see Empowered Beast, but I don't see the rest.
Told you, they're gone. I was like, who needs enchantments?
I see. So I think you're trying to do a build that on paper is supposed to work, but Triumph never properly created support for that build.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out, won't we? Because I still have
Like when
a few more units I can add to my guys.
When you read the tomes, you're like, yeah, this should work, and then I'm really sad it doesn't actually.
Mm-hmm.
It has more use case in Skirmish. Ever since they took out the what's it called? I think it was Animal Handler or something. The hero skill from Vigor.
Yeah.
Since that was removed, cavalry units just don't benefit from the tome anymore. outside of like one
Did I take
one thing.
Alright, I did take that. Oh shoot! I clicked this thing.
Although I'm surprised you didn't go for cavalry actually.
You know, thoughts, reasons. They happen
think they-
sometimes. I've
I
been
was
known
gonna say
to
I don't
have
think
them.
they have any this culture in tier 3.
Oh, we need a tier 2. That's acceptable. Alright, I think I am geared. I think I just need to figure out what units I'm missing because I had downgraded a few. I have all my tier 5s and 4s, 3s, I think, so that just leaves me with the tier 2s. Am I downgrading more?
Do you have the nobility or the devotion?
Ah, that's a good point. I wanted to get the devotion. Thank you for reminding me. Let's do that now.
Kind of matters a little.
Add some devotion. We're at neutral. We want to get to, was it adherent or the next one that we said?
The third rank is, so it's the one below Paragon.
I think if I can
Devotee.
get rid of it if I want to. So for now,
It's devotee.
I'm just adding. I'm at devotee. Yeah, I think that's fair for this point in the game. All right, so at this point I have 1, 2, 3.
I think it's
4
fine. I mean,
tier
quite honestly, I've
1s
seen people
and
at Paragon
2
on turn 20.
tier 2s, and then I have some tier 3 coins left. All right, I should probably get some tier 3s. As much as I want to get more of my tier 1s, I should probably get some tier 3s. Which
I
one?
like how the
though?
AI's building around the other city, giving it a warm embrace.
Be aware.
He just wants to hug you.
Yeah. Sure. Right, none of these guys are gonna be grand. So let's just go with somebody. We said 3 of a unit type is kind of like the limit for this format, right?
Yeah.
Well, not a type, like the exact same unit.
3 of a unit is what I meant.
Yeah, I downgraded my tier 5 to a tier 3.
What am I? Who am I now? You or me now?
I mean, yeah, there's no tier 5 in that build, though I would have taken another tier 4.
I'm gonna have to
I was
roll
thinking about
you.
running another Geomancer, but I really wanted to. I haven't actually seen what the Zephyr Shot looks like with the battlements upgrade yet.
Yes.
I know
Well,
with
you don't
the thunder and arrows, it goes out further a little bit.
kind of.
Bring it this.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's you followed by you.
You all right over there, buddy?
Yes. No, I noticed other people.
Yeah. All right, buddy.
Damn, that's a strong attack. Helm
Who has
splitter.
strong? Nah. I don't know. The couple times I played with
That's
them,
the-
I felt like I could never actually use the attack before my unit was just completely dead.
Yeah.
I think if you want to play with this, you have to make sure they are single model units, which I don't think you can do with these guys.
Have you take that? Yeah,
Because
no,
you can't
yeah.
mount them.
I think I meant to actually give this guy the other item. And
Well, there is one
looking
way,
at what
actually.
I have here.
There is one way to get them single model. You have to give them angelic transformation.
Need to
With
trade
super
this
Yes, I
growth.
was
out.
about to ask.
Yeah, that should work.
Should be.
But by the time you have angelic, do you really want to be running tier 3s?
Alright, I'm gonna start. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Okay.
He's aggressively expanding.
Yes, it's true. Look out. I'm gonna say I will take
But did you actually
this
make
unit.
your armory before recruiting units?
Oh, was I supposed to do that?
Well, it was allowed.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna
I don't
bother
think
then.
I don't think either one of you did.
Good.
I did. I
No!
did. I just don't think it matters because I don't have lower tier units.
Oh right, yeah. It might affect tier 3s potentially.
The tier 2s get an extra medal.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. If neither of us did, that's grand. That's what we want to see. All right, I ended my turn moving towards you. I should be able to get into combat soon.
Yeah, armory gives a tier 2 rank or medal.
Cody, you gotta end your turn. Take this guy. Give him the tier 3 hunt.
Yeah, so the Litherite orb gives a bonus to summoned units, like when they die, you just get a little, like, boom.
Boom.
I think so.
But, yeah, I don't think that's really worth it.
Probably not.
Might as well just get the extra 12 damage on your attacks.
Yeah, I feel like the answer is it worth it. The answer to that is no.
Alright, last
All right.
item, and I
So
think
you
I'm
know,
good.
an unkillable dragon is not going to be a problem this time.
Good! Oh no, he's got morale built. I'm gonna be so dead to morale, I can tell already. Alright, let's see. Maybe I need to give you a ring that helps with that.
So I don't know what I did in game differently from this, but I had the shadow affinity required to unlock the adjacent units lose morale 50% faster.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if you cast the spell that goes negative 15, well, that's negative 23. And if you go the route with the Umbral Mistress, just park a hero next to that unit and do her morale drain thing, and that's like negative 45.
Wow, that's insane. Alright, I'm just checking my guys. I think you're leveled and geared appropriately. I think you're leveled
That hero
and geared
ability
appropriately.
is... Hang on.
And let's see. Let's see if I'm able to get you.
That's Spirit Breaker aura, but that requires 3 shadow.
Yeah, and I don't know what I did differently in my game, but I have it unlocked on all of my Death Knights. But
Oh my god.
I don't know why.
You've over almost 2,000 more strength than me. It's probably these tier 1s I decided to bring. Why is that? What is wrong with my build? Alright. I'm probably super dead here. Let me just double check. I've got my stuff that I need enabled.
Yo, I haven't seen a mammoth in game.
Yeah, I know, right? I probably shouldn't have done that one.
What is Mammoth?
I'm ready if you're ready. You can attack me when you're ready.
Alright,
Ow. Oh my god.
that is a big province.
That
a lot
is
of
a
fire.
big province.
Who said you were allowed to light me on fire like that? So rude.
You want your dragon in the middle?
Yeah, you can attack dragon. I predict this does not go well. This is more a Walker's Delight build, but let's see what happens. Maybe I win.
Yeah, I pilot poorly, so
we'll see.
you get
Is
a
it the
strategic advantage.
Is it the effective just lower than Walker's Delight? I mean, I guess hero sniping is a thing, but
I haven't really looked at anything you have. You've got a bunch of summons off of him. Grand. It looks slightly familiar to something I may have made.
Yeah, I took inspiration from that, and I was like, okay, I don't need a front line. I'm just gonna keep on summoning them.
It'll probably work, right? Think about
Think
it.
so.
Yeah.
My ritualist can do it twice every 3 turns, and then everyone else can do it once every 3 turns. So that's just a lot of units coming out.
Here.
Summoning what now? Oh, elementals.
I got Awaken Earth, and then my ritualist has Summon Greater Spirit and Awaken Earth.
What, Awaken Earth? I don't even see that one. Sure,
Range
you have it.
5. I hope I do. I might have made a mistake. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I'm not seeing Awaken Earth.
Steak made.
Are you looking at my team or his?
I may be looking at his.
Good. That's what I want to hear.
Okay, yeah. Now I see it. I don't know. I'd never see people play with the actual like ritual side of the ritualist.
It's very rude of them if you think about it.
It just tends to not have the impact required. I don't know.
Oh yeah, because your units being stronger and being able to survive and level up and stuff, like, is better for you.
Like having that one summon, I guess it works for farming, but after that, I don't know. Also don't know how the AI plays with it, right? Because you could do Greater Spirit into Astral Ward, for example.
Yep. Or Greater Spirit into Conjuring Wall of Growth into Astral Ward.
No, that you can't do.
No.
That's not possible.
Here.
I don't know. Wild Growth is crazy enough as it is in vanilla with 0 cooldown.
Yeah.
I don't know who thought that was a good idea.
Me, what?
Because the hostile Wild Growth, really, I never see it.
Tray. Yes.
I have no idea when they're going to work on hero classes, if anytime soon.
Yeah, I would like that. I think could be helpful.
It would be nice if they just focused on the right side of the ritualist tree, getting that fixed. And Death Knight and Spellblade and stuff.
Oh.
A Ranger.
I think it's funny how back in the day the hero signature skill for summon that like 1 hex radius zombies was so big, and now it's never used because it's never gone through to get to it.
Yeah, I agree. It is kind of weird that that's how that worked out.
Yeah, with where it's positioned in the tree, it's just not worth taking.
Right. Position you here.
Well, the thing with hostile Wild Growth is it puts you right into a path to pick up Weaver. And with Weaver, you can battlefield restore twice.
Yeah.
It's just that the hostile Wild Growth is, well, lacking.
I do like the 3 stacks of poison that are guaranteed. To take off all to just strip off the generation.
That's the other one. That's the nature one.
Oh, never mind.
Be able to punish.
That's poisonous undergrowth.
There.
Those two get me so confused. They're so similar but distinct.
Yeah. The hostile Wild Growth has 90% poison, bleed, and 15 damage. Then it has 90% blind and immobilize. And then it summons 3 living vines. It's not even weak per se, it's just 4 range. How are you going to use it, you know?
Oh right.
Yeah, it basically was. I couldn't get those 3 vines to pop up in any good segment, but like one time, I think I used that ability on him. Like, how many times did I use it on your dragon? Like 4 times?
Yeah,
Maybe?
something like that. That sounds right.
Yeah, it's because it's 3 living vines in a 7 hex area, right? So there's not much space for them.
All right, I see what's happening
No,
here.
it's not even a 7 hex area for that one. It's a 1 hex radius.
Yeah, that's 7 hexes.
Oh yeah. 7 hex radius. I get you. I get you.
Math.
And words came out my mouth, and I was like, oh, that's right.
Right,
So when
I can
they're
get
occupied by units, you know, you automatically don't have. What happens if there's 7 units? Does it even spawn any vines?
Let's get this guy.
Or does it just say no? I can't place a vine here.
I don't think it summons the vine. Or they get pushed to the outside.
I would hope they do. I'm afraid they don't.
Yeah.
See, it would be nice if they just summon 3 vines next to the units that you're hitting, rather than in that area. That's what I would do to change that one.
Shoot, yeah, alright.
But the bigger problem is that it has 4 range, which is good for the friendly one, bad for the hostile one.
Sure, let's get you there.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to fix that one. I'll give it some thought and
Bring this guy
write about it.
over here.
I actually finally started writing my feedback document, and oh my god.
Ooh, a feedback document. Sounds
Problem
fancy.
is,
Alright, there.
I don't know how much to
there's
give,
gotta be
right?
it.
How detailed, because let me
Hmm.
put it this way: I've written 3 pages now, and I've only written about the form traits.
Nice. Alright. I'm gonna imagine that all my guys are dead now.
No,
Oh,
this is my first turn. I need to set up still.
Good.
I was thinking of just making a forum post for each separate part, and then just posting like 5 pages worth of stuff in each one of them.
Yeah, that could work.
Then they're bite-sized, you know, per topic. And I don't have to skimp out on not actually writing what I want to write.
No, those are geomancers that do extra fire. Oh god. I'm so dead. I'm so dead.
Well, that was underwhelming.
Yeah.
And people ask me why archers aren't played.
Well, I don't have accuracy on any of them.
No, but just their
Not really
damage
worried
is
about that.
actually pretty low. You don't have any tier 1 and tier 2 tomes buffing them, I see.
I got 1 tier 1 tome buffing them. And then I went the other route.
Tier 1? Oh, the obsidian weapons. Yeah, that one's a little underwhelming. It's alright, because it has Earthkin in the same tome. Oh, you went warding. Why'd you go warding?
Oh, hello.
Stack up the resistances. The whole thing, I just switched over my build to be more defensive than how I had it. Because in the
Okay.
game, I had strong, powerful evokers
Yeah.
and hardy.
I mean, sounds good, because you kind of want to deal damage with ranged advantage.
Yeah. But for this one, I wanted to make sure they were a little bit able to take some damage, because
Okay.
if he hits me with any spells or anything, then my guy is just kind of done.
I mean, there are builds I've seen where you go like rock, cryomancy or roots or something, glades for the resistance and the glade runner. I would never stack glades with winds, to be fair. I think I would just go revelry at that point. Because revelry works on ranged units and evolved. The weapon enchantment. theoretically you also want Zeal, so it's hard to fit it all in. It's like a big rainbow bucket of tomes.
Oh yeah.
That's
you
how
know,
it
I
was when the
thought
game
about,
launched.
I thought about enchantment, because rock really doesn't do as much besides the extra defense, but enchantment also didn't do anything to affect the battle mages either. So it's just like, I don't have shield units. Let's just go with rock
Well,
because
enchantment
it'll
versus
affect.
rock. You know, the thing is, I would agree, yes, enchantment synergizes because of the Sundering Blades. If you have a front line.
Yeah.
Right, problem being having an actual front line in this game is difficult unless you pick certain cultures. Because the tome units are just not there at the moment.
Yeah.
So I would probably just stick to rock for the production, the earthkin, the obsidian weapons, and you can summon a front line, right? Stone spirits.
Yeah.
So you can pick a culture that has no front line inherently. Like, honestly, dark culture if they were better.
I have my stuff.
Yeah,
He does seem to have my stuff. Nice.
I thought about running this with dark culture too.
My big gripe with them is still their combat passive. It's just not playable.
10 healing once per turn. Like, if it was more like lifesteal and how it functioned, it'd probably be better.
Well, it's about the damage, right? The 20% from Cold a Week, but
yeah,
I just don't like how it interacts. You apply it with ranged, you proc it with melee. I get it on paper, I do. Same with Reavers. I get it on paper.
Do this.
It's just not. Doesn't work that way in the real game.
Yeah, especially because for Reavers, at least, your ranged units are going to apply the debuffs that give your melee units a stronger attack. So it's backwards almost, because.
Well, with Reaver, the melee applies the marked, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what I mean. So it's backwards. You're doing that little bit of 15% damage, right? But all of your range attacks are going to give you 20% per enchantment.
Well, the Reaver one I think makes more sense because you send in a tanky frontline just to apply debuffs, right?
Yeah.
But Dark's the other way around. So you have your damage dealers applying the debuff, and then your frontline who does no damage getting more damage. But it's backwards to me, the Dark version.
Here, I guess.
But both of them are just not great. When you can pick high culture and just get +3 on everything.
Yeah.
On top
the
of
other option for this was
Yeah.
going to high culture with sneaky, and then I got even more range,
Well-
and I got a little bit extra damage.
Yeah, it's for the range because you're going to buff your Zephyr shot.
Yeah.
High culture.
I did.
You can stand at 8 range and just be like, come at me, bro.
Do it.
Plus, if I did that, I'm pretty certain I could also swap rock for Tome of Discipline, and then that
Just
will.
jump you forward and into that cluster.
Oh, I don't need the order.
Yeah, but I would go discipline when your base attack is 6 range, or you're going to miss everything.
Yeah.
Even with keen sighted, you're still going to be missing. So if you're going to go high Zephyrs, yeah, I think discipline's a must.
I'm so glad I brought this gargoyle.
Yeah.
What's he done? That's.
Well,
Exactly.
he's gonna stop the Hunter Spider Matriarch from being able to attack my Geomancer, so I can retreat my Geomancer. And my my other Zephyr Archer.
See how the turn plays out.
Hunter Spider Matrix can jump, though.
He already jumped. Can you jump every turn?
No. I mean, he has a second Hunter Spider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I don't think he's hastened anything with his Ritualist.
Well, there is that.
There's that.
Did you
That's
forget?
not on your bar. I see.
I mean, if I have it, I forgot I had it. Let's just say that.
No, you don't have it. You
I
don't
don't.
have
I
it.
don't think I have
No, I
it.
didn't take it either. I thought about taking it, but I wanted to keep the healing or the cleanses a little bit.
He
Most
can
of my
still-
healing is gonna come from the wild growth and the herbivores.
Probably not jump into that pole arm.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
come
the.
come at me, bro.
It is
I
funny,
do want to,
but
actually.
you see that spider, the other one. If it had hastened, it could jump behind those Zephyrs.
Yeah. That'd make me sad.
I know it sounds stupid, but that's how important that skill is.
Oh no, I
Attack
know.
into
It was so important. It pretty much made Revelry like an always pick.
Yeah.
Because your scouts could give everybody hasten.
And when they took it out of Revelry, it made Dragon Lord a must pick.
Yep.
Right.
Because the 2-hex roar hasten. And then they killed
Yeah.
that, and then they added Ritualist. I'm like, guys, stop killing it and adding a replacement.
But you could. I feel like I just need to kill that gargoyle.
Well, the Dragon Roar is just absolutely unplayed. I've never seen it anymore, ever.
Nope. I did like the Ritualist Dragon War buffing your enemies.
Pretty funny. Why not, right?
Wait, buffing your enemies?
Yeah, because your support abilities grant regeneration also, or resistance,
doesn't-
or whatever.
It doesn't
Yeah, to
check
everyone who gets
target
affected
is?
by it.
Oh, dear lord. You know what the thing with the dragon skill tree is? I look at it, and it's so tiny compared to the other rulers.
So
Like
bad.
the
don't do
personal
that.
skill tree. And
Yeah.
there's nothing good in it except for the breath upgrade.
Yep. I hardly ever take the defensive tail swipe thing.
I bet to get
Never
hit
take
with
the Dragon
AoEs,
Roars
yeah,
anymore.
Yeah.
Even the
I do
gorging
like
is
the
just
Shadow Dragon. Casting 5 weaken on somebody with the tail swipe with the Shadow Dragon.
As you should.
how much does the shadow add? Wait, 1 guaranteed.
No, Shadow Dragon's 2
Wow.
on single strike.
2 for
Or 3,
single.
I think, actually. Or maybe it's because I was using dark.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's
I'll
2
check
for
from
single.
here.
Yeah, 2 for single. And then
Actually, 4.
if you go into Death Knight, which is what I'm always running, your attacks and debuffs add a weaken stack to it also.
Oh, you're getting it from Death Knight. Okay.
Yeah, man. Always the Death
Wait.
Knight with me.
Aren't you getting it from weakening aura, or is there something actually up? Oh, you're
Yeah, let's
taking
do that.
weakening magic. Yeah, okay. I see. I mean, honestly, Death Knights and Spellblades are only viable on Dragon Lord in my personal opinion, because they have the best access to skill points, because they don't spend anything
Yeah.
on their personal skill tree.
I did use the Spellblade on the Giant King, just for the shits and
Schwan
giggles of
and
a
regen.
3-hex retaliation attack that knocks back.
Yeah, my problem with Giant King Spellblade is only that Giant King really wants to take the crafting skills as well.
Yeah.
And the Spellblade is so hungry for points, it's crazy.
Ow.
20.
Oh man. It's just a gargoyle.
23.
I was thinking about
No.
playing a Spellblade Giant, but I don't know.
Let's do summon vines.
I feel like it's just gonna bite me.
Yeah. Kind of a wasted attack if I put it on that unit right now. Head and try and do something in this guy.
Excuse me.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a simple man, okay? I like Eldritch and I like Wizard King, which is sad because it's not good right now.
That is sad. I'm gonna say
And I like ritualists. It's simplistic. I don't have to worry. I like mage, but
Yeah, I played the same
Made-
build with a ritualist ruler or not a ritualist ruler, and it's just it's gross how different
2
the clearing is, how everything is
3
just
attacks
easier.
versus
with or without a ritualist.
With the ritualist ruler.
Yeah, I find myself taking ritualist on my ruler just to not
save
have
that.
to pray to the gods that I get one in my recruitment pool. And it works. Ritualist works on
Alright,
dragon.
bring
It works
you.
on giant. It works on eldritch, but I wouldn't recommend it.
This guy over this way. Well. Sorry, this is taking me a minute longer than I expected it would.
That's fine.
And presented
guess-
some interesting choices for me.
You know, with the other hero classes, you know what it is? It's not that they have more skill nodes than ritualist. It's that half of the ritualist skill nodes are just not playing the game.
We've already done that. Got it. Alright. Let's bring
I think that's the difference.
What do you mean?
him here.
So, when you're playing a ritualist, you pretty much always go down the same path, right?
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah.
You're not taking anything on the right side. You're not taking the hostile wild growth. You're not taking... Like, all of that is just... It's just a big nope.
This way. Down the side, maybe?
Even the reviving cleanse or the swift cleanse, I don't see a point. I want to see a point. I just don't.
That's sad. I'm gonna say you can go here.
Well, that's the thing. With Ritualist, it's just easy to play a certain build and it never goes wrong.
Yeah.
And you only need 1, 2,
here.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
That's gonna
12.
hurt
You
his
only need
heads.
13 skill points to do it.
Your mammoth is harder to shoot than the caustic one behind it.
Good. I don't know why, but good.
I think it's the living vine is causing the accuracy decrease.
That's what I want to see. And take this guy here.
You went amplification also?
Yeah. It's a mirror build. We did it. Alright, these guys are gonna hang around.
Ooh, I'm about to make you sad.
I know you are. Your spells are gonna hurt, and your other things are also gonna hurt. Everything's gonna hurt.
It's about to burn. I'm glad you didn't go cleansing flames. That
Yeah,
was the
me
one thing
too.
I was worried about was cleansing flames coming up.
Yeah, me too. No, because the fire here. I see what you're saying. If I can't get rid of all this fire, everything's great. Wait, this guy has a. What do you do again? Status removed. Gain stat thingy. But then you're not in defensive mode, and I do want you in defensive mode here. Take you over that way. This guy over this way. So he could still jump. Just wouldn't make any sense to. Actually, there's a spot there that I could just sit in, which would be kind of useful for my guys in general. I really don't love this idea. No, especially since that's not anything useful.
Damn.
Yes, sir. Alright, you're gonna have your AoE here that you can reach all the way back there. I say I'm gonna hold him in reserve. Hopefully that's not too close to the danger. And cycle some other guys a little bit forward. Go from here. Alright. I have to like know where I want to place these units. It's just like all danger everywhere. Wait, it's someone useful. Sure. Yeah, we can
Has the emotional damage happened yet? Oh,
yeah, everywhere.
No.
not yet.
Don't worry, it's coming. Not be affected. Target is already linking someone. Alright, and then you can go here. It says it can't link you. Why not? Alright, fine. You go there. Heal him up, I guess, a little bit.
Who are you linking?
Yeah, he wants to keep that hunter spotter matriarch alive.
I want to
Yeah,
keep
but what's-
everyone alive.
What's he trying to do to it? Because they are bonded already. The one in the back, at least, is.
Yeah, now he's bonded. I think I just bonded him. And got a little bit of healing out of it, too. Alright, that should be
One-
where I end up my
I
turn.
thought Joy Softeners was -4 per hit.
That's what the tooltip says.
Why are there so many number 2s on his guy? Oh, he's a zombie,
Yeah.
that's why.
Alright.
Never mind, he's a zombie.
He cares not about your morale.
Here we go. Here we go.
I mean-
yeah, here we go.
Did you-
Let's get
That's
this.
the other. That's the other part of morale builds, right? If somebody just by pure chance takes cold-blooded, you're just dead in the water.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a morale build, and the hardest fight that entire game was my city. Just-
Yeah.
I had both cheerful and cold-blooded, so like, nah.
Wait, you're not allowed to have both. Hang on. You can't actually pick both.
It might have been
Undying Battlefield. Why is this? Oh
no, they're
oh god.
blocked.
Oh,
They're
no.
blocked in vanilla. They're incompatible.
Alright. This is my positioning. I've decided. I hate this positioning, but it's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Did the baby Slithers assassinate the hero yet?
They were trying to. They couldn't really get the stuff I wanted.
If
a
only they
lot.
were hastened.
If only. Then they could have done something.
Or not. I don't know.
One of those.
What do they have? Oh, fearless. Ah, because of the horny god. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy who has like no plans
Oh.
to reference and just is gonna die like instantly. Yeah, that guy.
That's annoying. I didn't know that was a thing.
What did I do to you?
Oh yeah,
No,
you
I
can't
just-
route his army.
No, I can't summon the stone spirit within his area of control. Within his zone of control.
Oh. I mean, it says on the tooltip, it cannot be used
Yeah,
within...
I never noticed. I didn't notice it.
Ow.
I was just thinking, like, why
Um,
is this not working?
I think you could if it's a death knight. I guess it's not magic, is it?
Leave
I was
my
gonna say
spider
melee.
alone.
I was going to say melee mage, but it's probably not tagged as magic.
Ow. No.
Yeah, it was
He's gonna regret that. Okay. Yeah. God.
I'm just thinking now, you should probably try in the Walker's Delight format if you play it again.
Hmm.
You should try the Divine Beacon, because I like triple buff that thing. In your Mighty Meek Tome.
Yeah. Okay. That could
You
work.
know how, I don't know if you even used it ever in vanilla, but it costs you 25 casting points and it gives you 5 hit points, 5 morale every turn.
Mm-hmm.
In a 2 hex radius for 3 turns. So 5/5.
Not bad.
The modded version is 10 morale and 20 hit points. So
Oh no.
it's a little stronger.
Could we? Yes.
It
Not
used
be
to,
immobilized. Let's go.
It used to be played with, actually. For quite a while.
Game says you have double my strength. I believe it.
I don't trust the game strength. Remember?
No.
Showing that I was losing last match.
You should
The
never,
entire match.
never trust the game strength.
What the game strength doesn't know is that you roll triple insanity.
That is also a true statement.
To be fair, I wasn't hoping for insanity. I didn't think I needed that to win, actually.
No. No.
I was just hoping for damage. Which reminds me, Havoc Magic also does Insanity, the tier 3 enchantment.
Yeah, that's a lot of units. Alright, we're good. We're live.
That Awaken Earth spell was really hard to use. Area cannot be affected. Area cannot be affected. I'm just like, what the hell?
Oh, you can't cast it in his zone of control. or-
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty interesting.
Oh. I thought you meant you were being zone of control. Cannot be used within an enemy zone of control, so you can't. I see. I see.
Yeah, I thought that meant I couldn't use it like if he was next to me, but no, it means I cannot use it. Like I can't just explode him near him.
Yeah, because there's a Wait, huh? Is that not a
Indeed.
bug? Is that
It
not
might,
just a bug?
No, it might also be one other thing. It does say destroy obstacles in a target area. So I think that's the other part of it. It doesn't just summon out of the earth. I need to have
Oh.
something to destroy.
Definitely gonna need this.
That's why it's not his zone of control. You have to target an obstacle.
Yeah, and I lava bursted him before I summoned him, so because I wanted to not lava burst my own guys.
Can't you target a rock? Is that not
Nope.
allowed?
No, it has to be like flora, which is
So
fine.
if you
'cause
burn,
all of...
if you burn all the flora,
Yeah, I've also got conjuring wild growth, so like I can still every other turn do that.
you can make flora. Yeah.
Yeah. Which puts that spell
Then
with a little
again-
bit more utility, because everyone has herbivore too.
But then again, you're making it on your own units. You're not making it on his side of the field.
Yeah.
Unless you had hostile wild growth.
Yep.
Oh, we found a use case for it. Summoning earth elementals.
Nice. We did it. Not that
But you can
much.
also have a dragon lord with the nature transformation. I believe they create their own flora every turn.
Yeah, I would have to go away from geomancy and go into nature, which would have been fine because I like Toma Cycles also. I just didn't have a major racial transformation at that point.
Oh no, I know. I liked playing with Ritualist Nature Dragon. I thought it was quite decently strong. Like I played
Friendly
with
things.
Nature Dragon and I think it was animals, but I might be wrong. Because also the Elder of Nature just heals all your units on the battlefield,
Get this guy removed.
which is pretty nice. I don't know, dragons still have some slight wonky issues with them. They can't give natural regeneration to their army, which is very sad. The Giant King actually can. Neither can the Eldritch, by the way. I don't know. Dragons need help.
Bad.
They might get something. I spoke to a voxel about the governor, and you know he's the dragon guy,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, yeah, it's not in a great state. So he does know about it. Although that is usually the problem. He knows, he just doesn't have the time to, you know, fix everything on his own.
Right.
Kind of like me, except he has a lot more tools than I do.
Just targeting.
He has, he has minions.
It's true. He does. Hey, look at this damage.
Damn, that hurt.
Oh well. Guess we'll see. If I'm not mistaken, the release schedule between Giant Kings and Archon Prophecy is longer than normal.
It was like 4 months.
I think this one's like a month longer than the others. I'd have to double check. I think they're cooking a bit longer this time.
Mm-hmm. I could try and path through to that. See what we can get with this guy. If I jump him 3 forward, that would get you to right there. Yikes. Yikes.
We'll see.
Can hear
I wish
some
they would-
audio coming through, just so you guys know. It's one of you, and I'm not sure which.
It's not me. I hear it too. It's not me.
Alright,
It's the TV in the background.
alright, no worries. Just wanted to let you know. Blah blah blah. You, sir, should probably summon in a guy. See
It
which
would be
one
cool
we
though
can get.
if development slows down a bit on the developers like play Skirmish or something.
Oh, that would be very cool. Alright.
Just so I can abuse them with my Eldritch. Wait, what? I didn't say that.
I didn't hear anything.
You under damage lightning evocation says what?
Exactly. Says what indeed?
And I can't see them playing a normal match simply because of the time constraints. I think they did in Planetfall, I heard.
Yeah, I did. Whoa. Whoa,
But I don't
that's
know who
really
they
hard to
played
look
with.
at. One sec. Dragons restores like everything. We can restore like everything.
Did you go Nate? No, you went Astral, didn't you?
Still restore everything.
Thought you went for an Astral transformation on that dragon.
He's talking about restore, like the.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, but I mean, if it has effect on the rest of the battlefield, that's a nature dragon thing.
He's about to disappear.
Well, he has nature aspect, but that doesn't
Yeah.
heal the battlefield. That just heals one unit.
I think he was
Yeah.
talking about all of the stacks of bleeding, burning,
Oh,
sundered.
could be.
Just
So
like-
much.
Yeah, he's got the one with the 8 range on it. It's the one on the left side of the tree. Which I don't think I've ever seen anyone play with. I haven't tried it myself.
Yes, that thing.
I think it's Empowered Restore, it's called.
I like empowered restore, the one on the left hand side.
Yeah, it's
Like
the one he
40
has.
HP, big range, strengthened.
Yeah, but it compared to an AoE cleanse that gives regen.
True, but it does go into the revive.
Yeah, but you know when I would play with this? If I had other methods of cleansing. If Nymph was not stuck in a tome, that makes me wanna, well, be very sad.
Yes. Fair.
Then I would play with Nymphs and not bring a Ritualist, right?
Yeah.
Or bring a Reviving Ritualist, but you know, at that point you might as well bring a Druid of the Cycle. I don't know, it's hard. It's hard to make these 3 Ritualist trees work, the restore ones.
Bringing this
Man,
guy over here.
Would Warding Bond have kept essentially the Hunter Spider like not able to die until I got rid of the damn Ritualist?
Wait,
Because the
warding?
Ritualist is currently steadfast.
Hmm.
Where am I looking? This Ritualist only has Astral Bond though,
Actually, really want to just
and Astral
pop
Ward.
him forward.
He doesn't
Oh,
have
okay.
any. He doesn't have the damage transfer. That's only for Defender.
Blocking all of my guys is very rude.
Well, the Astral Ward can block damage, and he can still cast it, I believe, this turn.
Yeah, if I wanted to.
You can do Astral Bond into Astral Ward.
Summon in and play a little bit defensively if we can.
You're steadfast anyway, so you won't die. I don't think there's any purges on the other side of the battlefield.
Alright, that's those are all occupied. Ah, curse you. That's just like everywhere
Wait.
I move, I get on fire at the very least. It's very rude.
Did you guys realize you're fighting next to an Undying Battlefield landmark?
Yeah, I did notice that. Somehow that happened
see-
here. Yeah.
Did
yeah.
you see the top left corner?
I did see the top left-hand corner, and I thought that's great for me. Love this. Lovely. Nice.
Well, who's getting the buff though, or are you just both randomly getting units?
I think we both will get a random unit every so often here. So we do need to
I see.
start off with you.
I wonder what happens if you're the first person to kill something, and the enemy automatically gets a skeleton. I feel.
I do that. I didn't need that, did I?
Which wait, what did I miss? How are 4 units dead? And are they not Windslayers?
Spellcasting.
Yeah. Spellcasting and other nonsense that I was able to accomplish.
Chain lightning? I mean, it's
Not-
not bad, but
Something.
I'm
I would
confused.
like to heal these guys after bringing them forward.
What did I miss here?
Everything! I don't know.
Stone Spirit sustains 62 damage. Well, rip Stone Spirit.
Alright, let's bring these guys this way, actually.
Wait, Gargoyle sustains 94? I'm sorry?
We did it.
What happened to the Gargoyle?
Something.
Let me
I
check
think he
here.
also had standard resistance on him.
Oh, Sir Benandor the
Nice.
Philosopher uses lightning evocation. Gargoyle has died. This is the very next message.
I think I remember that happening, yeah.
And then it says Gargoyle fails check, Gargoyle fails check, fail check. But the first one is Gargoyle has died.
I think I'll take this attack.
Are they weak to lightning? They shouldn't be. Am I crazy? There's no
Yes,
lightning weakness on
You are crazy.
yeah,
That's
but
not
that
the
aside.
reason. Yeah, exactly. So I was gonna say next. He knew it. Alright, I don't love this, but I'm gonna do it.
Oh, I'm just confused because I wasn't aware that you had a
I just
mage
now
hero
moved
that
them.
actually
Oh, we're good.
a mage hero that actually dealt damage.
Who does that?
Normally not you. To be fair.
Yeah. He's right. He is right.
You actually gave him Staff of the Magi. Good job. And Evoker's Robes.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like you've played the game before.
No.
But did you? And this is the $1,000,000 question. Did you go all the way down into the damage skill nodes? And it looks like you did.
Yeah, I need to make my decision here. Sorry, it's taken a bit.
This man is unstoppable.
Yes, it's true. I'm gonna bring this
Let's see,
guy
you
over
took
here.
resistance, you took channel. I very much assume you took Magecraft. Would be crazy not to.
Yes. I agree with that
Rather
statement.
than the resistance. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's okay. I'm just curious what mage build you took. Because I've never seen you play a mage.
I don't do it too often. 1, 2, 3 is not very much. Here.
Wait,
I'll
are
just
they
be on
triple
fire?
Order nature, huh? Order nature. But you have shepherd. Okay. Shepherd. Order in the court.
No. You. Say you guys can backtrack a little, maybe?
We've got Draconic with super growth, which is
Right.
pretty nice for the hero, to be honest. I was thinking about a build like that, because you get 30 health on your hero.
Mm-hmm.
At level 10 it caps out, yeah.
Ooh, I could try and jump and then immobilize these guys before they can come forward and do anything useful. That's something. No, let me get you out of the fire.
So you went for Aethermancy, Electromancy, and Pyromancy. That's a bold move.
It hits in the AoE in front of it, so we need to go like there, maybe.
What
Alright,
did
this
you
is
take after?
this is the wrong move, I'm sure of it.
Yes. I don't know what it is, but yes. What is the move?
It's gonna get that unit killed,
Don't
but
do
then
it.
he's used his actions hopefully
Don't do it, Winslayer.
inefficiently.
Don't do it.
Yes, sir.
Don't do it. Oh, that you can
Okay.
do.
Okay, good. Good.
Wait, why would you not? Why would you not heal them?
No, it's something else I'm trying to consider right now.
Oh. Don't do it.
Alright, this is where we hopefully put this guy and hopefully get some value out of it soon, right?
Your mage confuses me on one point. I don't know where he spent it.
Me too. Alright, which of my units has he actually killed? Has he killed anything?
Oh. You took wildfire strikes. Yeah, that was a mistake.
Ah, good.
Okay. It only works on your main lightning blast attack. That's the only thing it'll work on.
Right, yeah. It's cool. We're good.
Maybe I should change that to apply to all attacks.
Sure, I can Astral Bond you, I guess.
Although I guess people would complain if I did that.
Astral Bonded you first. Buddy here worth attacking.
But you... I guess you won't know if I ask this, but... I was wondering if Burning and Fan the Flames can proc on each other.
Very much like to know myself.
So if you zap a unit, and it gets burning because you have a chance to burn it, does Fan the Flames then go off? Does it go off the next time you zap it? That's kind of bad.
Let's try and hurt this guy right here.
Oh, you know it could be decent.
And then, do I have... I don't think I actually have the ability to get anybody good this turn.
Actually, never.
Ah, we're good. We'll just sit back. We'll hang out.
Alright, let's see. I was gonna say Storm Orb on your mage, but the Staff of the Magi is just way too good.
Alright, I bet I'm super dead here somehow. I missed it.
Somehow.
It's gonna happen. I know it is. Oh no.
Somehow Palpatine has returned.
That too.
What did you not have Keeper's Mark for that mage? Like a Keeper's Mark available, I mean?
I can't remember. I'm sure it would have
says
been
you
available.
Well, it says you went nature order, so I'm guessing
I probably
it's
put
the-
him on there. Did I not? Did I forget to click the button? All right. Well, it's his
you
turn
didn't give
again.
him. Yeah, you didn't give him Keeper's Mark.
Whoops. Should have.
I would have taken it over the wildfire strikes because that's kind of
Yeah.
meh.
I've had some success with wildfire strikes, just helping with damage.
I think I would have gone the Keeper's Mark and then maybe
Ow.
drop Fan the Flames.
Ow.
And pick up Curse, I guess. I don't know. It's a little difficult.
I'll get you, sir. My animals.
For the most, for like 99%, that mage build is good. I'm just curious why you don't use it more often.
No, I just like to try things out. I think is more or less what you're seeing here. Different things here and there. Like for this, I'm just playing around with slithers again because I wanted to, and it was more for Walker's Delight. I'm sure it would perform better against the lower tier stuff in general, but I'm having fun. I like these guys. They're funny. I love how they just do the slip away. Like that's really annoying to deal with.
Yeah, they get the enchantment if they're still tier 1. Though if they're tier 3, they have it baseline.
Mm-hmm.
So they have it anyway. My only issue with slithers is you have to draft them. That's what holds them in a weird place.
Yeah.
So if you draft slithers but you summon wyverns, one is magical and one is not. And that just ruins the whole flow because Triumph added magic mystic summoning.
Mm-hmm.
It's too good to not go wyverns with mystic. To just go, you know, slithers instead.
My slithers.
I'm honestly surprised at the lack of damage from the Zephyr.
Yeah. I did take a lot of defensive tools across my army. That was one thing I tried to focus on. Oh, I'm here now.
I guess you do have a lot of HP on the units, yeah, from the nature stuff.
Ow.
This also showcases the struggle with archers.
Yeah. Oh, my guys are dying because they're large targets, huh? I knew that was going to happen. To be honest, it's time. It's time.
Oh no, he's a vegan.
That's not allowed
he just
here.
ate the flora.
My guys. My guys.
Honestly, that's really bad damage from a tier 3 unit.
Okay. You can just keep using it though, so you can just stand back and keep killing me forever. Oh my god,
I mean,
I'm gonna have to start playing faster.
Well, half of his army consists of summons at this point.
Yeah.
Stop looking at the battle overview.
It's true.
I honestly think without those summons, you might have been winning this fight, and I'm really confused at why his strategy's not working.
Part of it was because my front line couldn't get summoned where I thought I could summon it, so these units are getting really spread out. Second part of it was that I didn't organize the army composition correctly. So like I had a bunch of things over here on the far left that weren't really needed to be together. Like my whole ruler stack was a couple of tier 2s, 2 support units, and 1 archer.
Okay.
So like that was, I should have split up my forces a little bit more so I had damage across my team.
Well, realistically, I think if you're going, the army that you went is basically split down the middle between battle mage, support, ranged, and then there's melee units thrown in as well. There's like 3 different types, right? 3 different groups for enchanting. I'm talking about like enchanting the units.
Oh yeah, that's why most of the enchantments that I went down is supposed to be like highly projectile based.
This guy is not doing anything.
Yeah, but so what I'm noticing, what I think might be a problem here, is that you have so many. Your focus is all over the place, so these units are not really getting any damage at the end of the day.
Oh
like
yeah.
They are getting damage, obviously, but not enough.
Yeah, there was a couple of different routes I could have gone. Like so I did have evocation instead of warding, so that would have been another 20% from the lightning blades, and that would have been a little bit more lightning damage for the mages. And then the electrify can also be procced by the archers too, so it would have worked out on that one.
Wait, how are they gonna apply electrified?
Amplification arrows.
They don't do that anymore. I don't think they ever
Electrified?
did actually. I don't think they ever did actually.
Oh. Okay.
But they grant sundered
Be
resistance.
Nice if I can get that here.
Yeah.
It was changed a long time ago to do sunder resistance. I don't think it ever did electrified.
Go from one further back.
I was paying too much attention to the electric damage panel
Further back.
instead of the.
That. Yeah, that's pretty good damage.
Well, the thing is, and I know it's not the answer people want to hear, but the answer is you
Not
either
that
play the
much.
shield and battle mage comp, or you play the archer battle mage or shield comp. And if you play the archer comp, you don't have a tier 4.
Yeah.
But you can't play both. You can, but
Yeah.
your focus is so divided. It doesn't reward you for doing this. It hurts you. It actively hurts you.
I see.
It's a zone of control thing, probably.
Maybe they'll add a tier for archer someday.
What
I don't know.
happened, kiddo?
Do that.
How'd you step on that? It's huge. Oh, you kicked it.
Well, why'd you kick it?
Yeah.
She just woke up from a nap. Just walked around. Ow.
That's not an
Ow.
excuse. Here's this
All right.
dangerous hard object. Let me kick it.
Yeah.
At least I think that's what happened. Oh no, he's jumping. Stop him.
No, you.
Stop him from jumping. And so far, animals are putting up more of a fight than I thought they were going to.
Good, good.
But I think you also see now how powerful these tier 4 spiders are.
I mean, I always knew they were pretty powerful, yeah.
Like, imagine having an army of them, especially the ice ones. They go pretty hard.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I will never forget the one battle where I played
Sure.
Amygdara, and
Shame.
I was going order and she was going chaos. And it was like Baylor versus Shrine, you know, Baylor Exemplar Shrine, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Amygdara shows up with like 5 heroes or 4 heroes.
God.
And they all had the Spider Monarch leg, and they all summoned a Hunter Spider Matriarch. And then my shrines got zone of control, and I couldn't do anything.
If I can actually have you do more damage.
Fun
on the
times.
Front. Indeed.
That's why I nerfed the spider item. It summons tier 3 now.
All because of Amygdara. Yeah, that's fair.
Well, to be fair, the tier
spider can turn around, summon a tier 1 afterwards.
yeah, that's the funny part. The tier 3 actually summons a tier 1 that does not expire.
Oh, I didn't know about that part.
Yeah, they don't expire.
Nice.
So I didn't nerf it that much, realistically.
Let's see.
Nope, thank you, baby. You can have one. I don't want one.
So, will Windslayer win the battle? Can his animals beat back the elementals? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball. What?
Yeah. Dragon Ball what?
Hey, did that animal come back? I thought he was dead.
Well, you know,
Yeah, he
you
did.
shouldn't look away.
That too. He did come back from the death.
Yes, he has the revival breath.
Oh, damn it. Your dragon is always so freaking annoying.
Good. Good.
I'm not sure the line breath gives you the most value, though. I guess it's not bad, right? 5 hex, 3 hex wide. Wait, did you only revive the mammoth?
Yeah. I didn't
Oh, you
have
didn't
that
lose
much.
anything else. Never mind.
Yeah, that too.
Thanks, Cody.
Never mind. You're welcome. You know, don't put the gargoyles in the path of lightning. What can I tell you?
I feel like
Apparently, they're not lightning immune, despite being made of rock.
am I allowed to use any of my spells at this point, or what are our rules on spells?
I mean, why not?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use a spell here that's gonna be really annoying.
I'm confused about why you wouldn't be allowed.
You don't have to do that. Don't do it. Don't do it.
'Cause
I had
reasons.
2,000 power advantage and I'm getting crushed.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I have to.
I'm sorry. Yeah, the Vow Keeper is a good unit, though.
Yeah.
It.
Like, even if they can't do anything on that turn, they're just gonna go purge somebody.
Yeah.
Which I particularly like
doing
when I see a
something.
hero with Steadfast.
You know what? Yeah, let's just kill some units. Let's get those dead. I don't know what's gonna happen if I'm not able to control my stuff.
Ah, control's overrated.
And you're right.
I'm surprised that Slither even hit that hard. Oh, I mean, he has reduced models from Empowered Beast, right? Yeah.
And Draconic Rage and other things too.
Oh, he's angry.
Yes, he's very angry. You wouldn't like him when he's angry.
I see. Wait, I don't see Draconic Rage on his buffs, though. I guess it doesn't show as a buff. I see that he has it, I just don't see it being active. That's weird.
Let's see from here. What can you do? Probably something. Probably something.
That's hilarious.
And the thing with the spider also is it's a single model unit. Doesn't lose damage.
Alright, let's bring you forward. Let's remove another unit.
No, leave him there.
Okay.
Oh, it's a bit
Damn.
unfortunate you can't see the
misclicked.
damage losses. You can't actually see how much damage reduction that Slither has
Mm-hmm.
on the casualties taken. It's, you know, it normally shows a percentage underneath,
Yeah.
but when you have too many buffs, it doesn't show that anymore. Like too many ability modifiers.
I'm gonna say I would like to attack, maybe.
No, you've done enough.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yep.
You
Yes, sir.
can stop now. You can stop now.
I'm gonna say, why do you have regen on all of your guys? I don't like that.
Wait, can that Avenger not even reach anything? Poor guy.
I feel really really bad for him. It's not fair. He was supposed to do things with his turn.
Something.
He's sitting there with his 32 movement, questioning his life choices.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah. What are you?
Yeah, I think it's gonna come crumbling down because Zone of Control just murders ranged units. It always has.
Definitely.
Nah.
Though to be
not
fair,
Turn.
you can kill all three of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those guys are pretty.
Oh, it was
pretty
it
dead.
was all three of them until you moved that guy.
Good. Trying to find a good spot.
Baby, what?
Just
Yeah, you can call your mommy.
don't know, man. I just don't know. Well, attack you, I guess.
Give him the good old venomous spit.
He deserves it.
Hawk Tua.
That too.
That's what the Slither does.
I believe it.
Damn it.
A new challenger has entered the zone of control.
I think this guy is gonna die to like fire. Oh my god, that's so much fire.
How many attacks is it?
Wait, at least that Zephyr Archer deals damage now. Now that he's in range of hitting something.
Okay.
Now it's looking better. Does that Zephyr have Fury of the Sabertooth Act? Yeah, he does. That's why.
Yeah.
I think I just need to run him back, don't
Well, people tend to forget I buffed all the primal cultures by making the boon only requires 3 stacks, not 5. 5 is crazy. It never.
When you put that change into place, like there was a solid like sadness in me because I thought I still had to get to 5 to do anything. So it was just like it only went up to 3, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Oh, when I went back to 5 on everything, you mean?
No,
Shoot.
the when the
Shoot,
first time you
shoot.
changed it to like it would only go up to 3. So like
Yeah.
I was
Huh?
so confused. I was like, wait, so the
Oh.
protector shield thing only heals 15. How do I summon a saber-tooth tiger? I was just
Let's
really
do this.
confused until I
I
played with
see.
it and I saw that it didn't matter.
I think for the Protector, I made them heal a little bit more. I'm not sure. I might not have touched the Protector. They heal 5 in vanilla. I think I made them heal 10.
And an AoE
Yeah, they heal
on it.
10 in the mod. So they heal more in the
sure.
mod than they do in vanilla. Because they can heal 30 rather than 25.
Yeah, you're just dead. I shouldn't have actually warded him.
And I still had to buff
Oh, well.
Protector with 5 health because people kept telling me they died like flies. I don't know why.
I found that going in with if you either just go all in with the protectors or if you go all in with the blow dart
Darter?
guys, they survive better. Yeah, the darters
Alright.
survive better as like
Wait.
packs of 3
Your
or 4.
You know what
turn.
the problem?
I
You know what the problem with the
believe-
Protector
go ahead.
is, though?
It is now your turn.
So think of all the shield units in the game, right? Think of the fact that Warrior, Anvil Guard, Dawn Defender, right? All these units, they don't sacrifice anything to do their abilities. And then there's Protector. So first they have to get 3 attacks in. Then they spend their entire cultural damage bonus healing themselves. And they go into defense mode. So they sacrifice their damage just to get healed. That's
Ow!
not good.
You got polearm extra damage on the jumping? Oh no, that was silly of me. What did I place in there? That was very
Oh
silly.
yeah,
of
that
me.
works actually. Yeah.
Wait, where did he still have steadfast? Steadfast lasts more than 1 turn.
No.
No, it shouldn't.
Why is he steadfast? Oh, does he actually? One of them might have the keeper's mark. Yes, that's what that
It would be
is.
steadfast then.
This guy apparently.
Yam Baba. Well, Yam Baba has Keeper's Mark, unlike the Mage Hero.
Yes, I remember to keep it on one of them. Don't know why I placed that Thunderbird there. That was very, very greedy.
You could have another steadfast if you picked Undying Loyalty, but I don't think you did.
Yeah.
Although you can only steadfast a unit once per battle, I think. I'm not sure if you can do it twice.
It's a good point. I'm not too sure.
From two different sources, right? So maybe.
I think so. That sounds right. Leave my guys alone. My morale. Don't understand my morale.
I mean, to be fair, it's not really doing anything outside of casualty morale so far.
Yeah.
The build's not doing what it was advertised to do.
No, it's not at all.
Honestly,
Took a
at this
lot,
point,
Matt.
you just bring a bunch of banshees and morale bomb.
Yeah, do it.
Do you remember I went the morale build into? Were you there, Adrian? When I went into Ninja with banshees and corrupt souls and mistresses.
No.
Oh,
No, but I saw
Well,
like afterwards, I think.
you saw the
Oh, no,
screenshot,
I did.
yeah.
I was there for that. I was for that.
Oh, no, he's got the summon thing still. Ah.
That build works quite well. The corrupt souls just start one-shotting things with the instant kill ability.
Nice.
Oh, I was like, that polearm moved way too fast, but it's berserk. Yeah, okay.
We both got skeletons.
Oh, so it revives one on each player's side?
Something like that. I'm not too sure anymore. Let's go with yes.
Yeah, this. It says every turn each corpse is resurrected as a random skeleton, but like, there's a bunch of corpses that just has not touched yet.
Oh, every corpse. Hang on, yeah, I read that wrong. Huh. Well, I don't know.
Oh, that hurts.
All I know is
Please.
the polearm stabbed the kitty.
Made me very sad. Sure. Stay there.
No matter how many times.
Don't go anywhere.
The worst part is I still don't like kill them in one hit.
I'm surprised it summoned all three on one side.
But he will. Oh yeah, this doesn't matter.
Wait, was
The
that
polearm
Living
will kill them
Vines
all.
or was that Wild Growth?
That was the Wild Eruption.
Yeah, I wouldn't reach on
Oh,
too
the
far.
Horned God one. Yeah, okay, you didn't have enough range, I see. Yeah.
Take that one out. Other
Yeah, I
guys
see the
move.
problem. Wait, why do these vines have 40 health? Are they just... Oh my dear god.
Yeah, it's another one of those cases, huh?
No, I changed the Living Vine to not get metal bonuses anymore. Apparently the Living Vine from the god is not the same as the Living Vine from the spell.
Yep.
Because this one is clearly getting bonus medals.
Could have sworn I was showing
It's
more
fine.
damage over here. Why
My
is it
polearm
showing
will
less
kill
now?
them all. So I still got the ability to do everything I need to do.
Well, he won't kill all three. He'll kill two of them, apparently.
No, he'll kill 3. Just attack the other one.
It's showing 2 on my screen, regardless of which one you hit.
It looked like more
it shows
damage.
all 3. It might be counting the stacks from Primal
Oh.
Boom. But I also have Meteor Strikes and Chain Strike.
Yeah, I'm just not
Cool.
seeing all 3 of them dying. I'm seeing
Nice
one at
crit.
half health. I don't know. I have to check Living Vine again, because it's supposed to have 20, not 40. I took out the metal scaling, because it's ridiculous. Well, to be fair, if it's only on Horned God, I think it's okay.
Try and take this guy out here.
Like, I'm okay with Horned God having this. But now I need to check
Yeah.
the stupid, the roots. The spell.
Now,
Why would they make 2 different Living Vines? Triumph. Why?
good question.
I'm gonna have to test this. Maybe I just messed up. Then I actually gave them 10 more health. That's all I ended up doing.
Sounds good.
No.
Not good? Sounds not good.
In the late game, I think you can summon these with elite rank.
Yeah, I should give him flank.
Because you get another tower. Yeah.
And then if you're in your domain, I don't know how that changes things with the Living Fortress.
I don't know if they
Oh.
get that.
Nice, nice.
They might get it. I don't know. You used to be able to summon veteran or legend rank vines at some point. That was crazy. You would just spawn a bunch of vines with 60 health. It made no sense.
Okay. This gets me good value, hopefully. Why wasn't I using that earlier? Gosh, I've been playing wrong.
Are you even playing the game, bro?
No.
You could actually dispel the berserk from that pole arm, I think. Oh no, it's permanent.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's fine.
Looks like it won't
These
let you remove
poisons.
that.
How
Interesting.
did you figure that out?
You know
Oh,
you can
'cause I'm
dispel you can dispel the pacified.
Mhm.
Oh, I was gonna say with
Yeah.
your Vowkeeper.
Probably could have, should have considered it. It's fine. I'm here now.
The Vowkeeper can do that, yeah.
Should be doing
Oh,
that
okay, I see
a
what
lot
the half health
earlier.
is.
A lot earlier. I should have been doing that. Fort. I need to dispel
Yeah,
this
so you're
on
not
this
getting all 3
guy.
kills on my screen.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because the one that's still up is the one that won't affect anything.
True.
Let's try and keep these guys going.
That is true. Oh no. He's flying in.
That's good.
Don't do it. Well, actually, I really wouldn't.
Okay. That's fine.
Let's just say that that's not a lot of damage.
I'm not going for damage.
I hope you're reviving something.
I
What in
am.
the world?
Oh, it has 8. It has 8 range on the revive. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, what in the world indeed?
Annoying shit.
I'm sorry. I had
I
to
forgot you
though.
had 8. I forgot you had 8 range on that. Thought it was 4.
Yeah. Hey, look, you got
Yeah,
polearm
Okay,
damage
so
though.
screw this survival.
Hey, though, this has been a really interesting fight. I'm gonna try and go real quick from here.
Wait, shouldn't you have attacked the vines though?
I did.
Because now that bottom vine is still alive.
Yeah, but I need to move him.
I mean, you can kill the bottom vine with a support or something, but you know what the funny part is? It has 10 health left. It might be alive purely
Oof.
thanks to me. That is something. Well, the spider is very much dead though.
Yeah, I know. That was a part of my calculation here.
Actually. At least it should be dead if you're
Yeah.
leaving it alive.
I'm not worried about it.
It's a single model unit.
No, it's fine. It's good.
I guess it is. Well,
Burning
Okay, you
removed.
think-
Burning removed. Yes.
I see why you would say that. Okay. I'll give you that one. Thought these spiders could ignore zone of control, but they only have swift.
Do you actually have the damage to kill my dragon? That's so rude.
Not on this turn.
It's true. Not on this turn. It is very true.
It's a skeletal combat going on over there.
Beware.
Never lose the spirit.
See, there's one thing you
Hi.
forgot about the spider.
The web.
There's
The
something
jump.
you probably didn't notice. The jump came off cooldown.
Yeah.
Do need this guy removed quickly.
So that
if
pole arm is not
possible.
killing the spider.
Damn it.
I looked at it, I was like, wait, this has 1 turn of cooldown left.
Nice. Alright, I'd like to kill
Look,
you.
man, I've killed that spider enough times. I've killed
You-
so many spiders.
You would think so.
There's some arachnophobia here.
I'm gonna try and remove
Okay.
your guy this way, I think.
I'm not worried about the ruler anymore. This is he still have
No.
Oh no, that was evocation. I was like, do you
Oh.
really still have spells?
What is a ruler anyway?
I actually do still have spells. I regret to inform you.
Who needs rulers? I mean,
I do.
Man,
know?
Joy Softeners did nothing. I really, really required to have the Death Knights for that.
you tried to make it work, but it did not.
I probably should have gone Shadow Dragon Death Knight. I would have done it.
I also crashed my game by clicking on something, so I'm rejoining. You might desync now.
Nice. Oh, awesome.
Well, I tried to click on a combat notification and it just crashed instead.
That guy can come in here and charge, huh?
Alright, I'm back in.
Nice.
Let's see. Many things just died on that turn, including a ruler.
Oh.
Yeah, that was
Yep,
me
I've seen
syncing up.
Reload.
Yeah. I just watched a ruler, a saber-tooth die, and a horned god move forward.
Yeah, the Horn God was the last movement I did there.
And he has no...
Yeah, I crashed upon the Horn God move.
He has flora.
He actually has
It's not in a
flora.
good-
No
It's
way.
not in a good place, but he has flora.
I didn't
Yeah,
think there was
it's
any
really-
flora on the map. Where?
It's good for
On the left side, there's an entire forest.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I was forgetting that apparently.
The game should highlight it for you when you click on
Yeah.
the animate. He can just barely reach it.
It doesn't seem to highlight for some reason.
Oh. Well, it'll highlight when you hover on the tree. It's behind the gigantic rock.
This way.
To the left. No, now you just went out of range.
Oh yeah.
You see
Why
how-
would I want to animate that way? That's too far away.
Do you see how
targets.
animate's also like lit up right now
Yeah.
on the unit? That means you have a valid
Oh,
target
I
in
see
range.
it there. Yeah, we don't want that though. We want this.
It's a free action. You want it.
Oh, you're right. It is a free action.
Come
Fine.
on!
You're right.
Help
It
me
is a
out
free
here.
action. I forgot that. Why didn't I do that earlier? Whoops.
Listen, this is the first game I've seen Winslayer win outside of the one where he beat Ninja's skirmishers down.
I've won games before. Don't say it like I've never won a game before.
And I'm
Yeah,
not even
last
sure
game
he's
you won.
I'm not even sure he's won yet, to be honest.
It's
This is my
impossible.
comeback game.
I'm sorry.
The first time I've seen him build a mage as an actual mage.
It's impossible. You're not allowed to do it.
And then he goes and builds these
4.
weird ritualists. Then I'm disappointed again.
Good, good, good.
You know, you give me hope just to take it away.
That's usually what I do, yeah. I think I will sit in some fire here. Probably not
Jeez,
necessary.
So much damage.
And you could have probably
against
walked
a
around.
guy who's wet.
Yeah. Probably
The
could
fire?
have. Probably, but I didn't. Just trying to get into position to do this.
It's 4 hexes. You would have made it, I believe.
Ow.
Oh well. Now he's burning. He's also regenerating. He'll be fine.
Oh, look
Your
at this.
morale is like not affected, but my morale is like positive 40.
I think you're fine then.
I mean, at least there's that.
I'll let this guy take the.
Not sure where you get all that morale from. It just says from killing units. How do you have that
I
much?
think it should be Joy
Boy.
Siphoners also.
I don't think Joyce. Oh, it steals morale. Yeah, you're right. It takes
Yeah.
the morale.
Oh, that's
That's
guess
why
I
like
could
running
blind ya.
cheerful with it.
blinding isn't gonna make
Yeah,
this any
okay,
better.
that
though.
makes sense. I don't know. It's Doom Herald is not a bad
Wait.
tome. I just don't
Oh,
see
you
a good
canceled the
place.
retaliations.
Yeah, I was
Did I?
trying to find a better location for him, but I don't know if I see it, to be honest. You just jump him
Don't.
over, which I might do. I might do that.
Don't do that.
Okay. Wait. No. Wait
Yeah,
a minute.
There's only one place to
Gosh.
jump to that's worth jumping to.
Take this guy up here. He's gonna get some burning on him, but deny some actions, hopefully.
Bunk.
And we'll come in here.
Make me choose, I guess.
say-
Go forth, spider.
Yep. More summons.
Hey,
Wait,
this guy can do
you're the one that started it. Hang on.
This is
Well,
true. This is so true.
In my defense, I've been killing vines and spiders, and they just keep coming back.
They won't stay dead.
It's like I'll clear out everything and like, cool, let's move, and I cannot move because the next turn they're all back again.
Well, you know, this is the joy of playing ranged units.
It is awful. It's even
Can we go-
crazier is the fact that like there's 5% accuracy on his hero.
Shall we just go back to Planetfall where everybody was ranged?
Yes.
And as soon as you walked into their Overwatch, they just murdered you? Oh yeah.
I think
it is
so.
difficult. Like, in any game, it is difficult to balance
wow.
melee and ranged
Yeah.
to make them equally as effective without melee or ranged being overbearing.
I play a lot of medium range fighters in fighting games. So like,
Yeah.
I've dealt
Say
with
it's keep
this
you
whole
alive.
trying to keep people at range deal for a while.
I mean, I immediately have to think of Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, and then like characters like Samus who are all projectile based,
Yeah.
versus a character that has the reach of like
Let's just make
3
sure you stay
millimeters.
alive. Oh, I should have done that earlier. No.
But I see the same in even in Marvel Rivals. There are melee only characters, and they either completely wreck you and never die, or they can't get close and die when you breathe on them.
That sounds right.
There's
yeah.
there's no in between, right? There's no balanced form of this. There just isn't,
Burning. Invasion.
because it's a shooter game. This is why Overwatch doesn't have melee
Let's
heroes,
do that. Alright.
because they can't. They
Doomfist
could
begs to
never.
differ.
Yeah, but he's a tank.
Alright, now it's your turn.
He didn't work as a DPS. That kind of proves my point.
Alright.
Dude, why does this spider survive so much crap?
I don't know.
Did you regen the spider, or what did you cast it on? I saw youthful regeneration. I don't know on what.
I
though.
almost put on the spider, but I just opted for the dragon, just so the dragon stays alive longer.
Doesn't it do double healing if the unit has something?
They're both 38. It's if they're like younger, if they evolve, and none of these.
Oh, yeah. If
What
they have
if-
the evolve tag.
I think actually that matriarch was in a really good position to actually try and keep him alive longer for, but I don't know.
I mean, that Zephyr Archer is stuck.
Yeah. We're trying. We're really trying.
It is
here.
funny how actually useful Herbivore is now that I gave it a cooldown instead of once per battle.
Oh, where did that attack go? Who did you hit?
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
that was a
that?
skeleton.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, why is it taking so much damage? It's a skeleton. Weak to
Yeah.
fire.
Gotta remove him eventually, huh?
'Cause it took like 60 damage from a single attack. I was confused.
Oh, there goes my summon. My god. Why did I bring him in again? Should have just Zona control locked. See, you're fine.
yeah,
You're gonna win still. You're still fine.
It's just snow spirit versus fire damage. It's not having a good time.
Yikes.
He died too fast. He was supposed to kill the hero by collateral damage. And he died too fast.
Oh my god.
Wait, don't hit my own unit, guys! Stop that! No!
Stop it. Well, Winslayer, do you have a good revive?
I have revised.
No, you have the
Again?
breath. I'm curious where you're going to cast it.
Turn cooldown.
Yeah, no, this could go on literally forever.
I thought Dragon Breath was 3. Oh, you have the quickened breath. So, I see a really juicy place to cast it. I wonder if you see it.
I mean, I want to get
Come
both
on,
my
Odie.
spiders back.
No, I'm not
This is
telling.
I
I'm not telling him where it is. I will only say I see one,
should need to see if I can move.
and it's closer than you might think.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm about to try and not get Zona control locked.
I'm hoping Winslayer doesn't just fly his dragon into the entire enemy army.
I'm hoping he does.
What are you talking
'Cause
about?
that's not the revive I'm looking at. I'll
Oh,
tell you
okay.
that much.
I'm sure it's not.
Mine actually keeps your dragon alive.
I don't see it yet, and I need to just play fast.
Click on the breath. Just look around you when you click on it.
It's
It'll
hard,
highlight the corpse.
hard
it
to
highlights the
see.
corpses
Hunter
in green.
Matriarch, Mammoth.
Look at where the corpses are and look at the size of your breath.
Yeah, no, those guys are near each other. Can heal up in the same time. Yeah, you probably should do that. Just draws this all out.
Well, what's the point of winning?
I know. It's true.
If you want to win, because this ain't looking good right now.
Every turn it's like that. Every turn, like, oh, he's winning. Oh, I'm winning. Oh, he's winning.
No. I never thought he was ahead. I thought he was doing way better than expected, though. But I did think he would eventually just run out of steam.
Let's see if this works. I probably will pretty soon here.
If I was you,
Go like here-ish or something.
I would be retreating that dragon.
Yeah.
Further than that.
Really?
Yes. Behind the other guys. Because that gives you an angle to hit 3 revives.
Right here-ish? Not 3 revives.
Might be.
That's
think it's a
2
different
revives.
mix.
What are you talking about? I see 2 units that I can revive over here. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you had a mammoth there as well. What happened to your?
Okay, so
Wait, did you-
discipline and plant transformation.
Oh, I think I
and
may
that
have placed
revive.
it on top of that unit somehow. How do I?
Did you somehow crush the mammoth corpse?
No, I think I just stood on top of it perfectly.
Oh, it's on that? No. Wait, it's gone now.
No, I
What happened to
I
that?
stepped on it. I did something really dumb there. Ah, that's fine. Whatever.
Oh, you put the Valkeeper on it. I see.
Yeah, that was pretty dumb of me. Whoops.
In that case, I would still pull the dragon back further to the trees.
Yeah.
Well, not that. I mean the other direction.
Can't get a
like
good
backwards.
angle on this thing. It's so annoying.
You can move forward, like literally forward in front of the dragon.
You want me to go there?
That's not forward.
That is forward. I don't know what you're talking about.
The way the dragon was facing, like literally the next hex.
There.
Yeah, and I think one more than that actually.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that's
one
not
more.
good. It's just annoying to try and set up perfectly.
Does your morale reset when they get
Yes.
revived?
Now you can breath everything. So
All right. Yeah, you're right. Let's do it like that. So,
the reason I told you to move him forward, it's not because of the breath. It's so that he doesn't get killed next turn.
No, I agree. We don't need this unit dead immediately for no value. No, thank you.
I deny that. I think we do need him dead immediately.
So it it is unfortunate that I believe you cast Vow of Healing before reviving.
Yeah, I could have done that much better. It's fine. We're
think you
fine.
would have been able to cast it after.
Yeah, I should have done that. I'm just getting lazy now. Everybody's dead.
Because you had it on that.
Anyways.
Well, you had it on that bottom Vow Keeper, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
think it
It's-
was
I'm sorry. I just was looking at the time and playing really sloppily. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta leave soon.
His answer to that is more summons.
Yeah, more summons always.
I still think those archers and geomancers are gonna win, by the way.
Oh yeah, geomancers are great units. Like it makes sense that they perform well here.
Well, not that specifically. I just think they're in a better state of combat right now.
All very true.
I was tempted to go transmuters. I just put in a lot of stock on that.
You know, it's weird, but when I look at Geomancer and the Tome, right, I find it really hard to take transmuters.
Yeah.
And it's not that Steel Skin is bad, right? It's not that Transmutation Circle is bad or Transmute Resources is bad. It's just if you go Transmutation, you don't get Shaper's Touch. Because Shaper's Touch requires you to be a construct or an elemental, which transmuters are not.
It's fine. This is where I'm at.
So then what are you supposed to play, right? Like transmuters into astral? Into nature, I guess? Nature transmuters? Question mark?
End turn. It's your turn. Man, it should have been alive here. I don't think I would have won still, even with that. But yeah, the idea was just bring people back forever. Bring them back forever. Even heroes, I think, can get restored and then breath back to life.
I believe so.
Alright, I'm ready to put on auto and just say it's I need to get going, unfortunately. It's been a fun one, but I need to get going here.
I think most of that army's gonna die now anyway.
Yeah, I agree. It wasn't worth thinking that much about the summon.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Well played, Falling Object. You did it. My Meekers didn't do it.
They did a hell of a lot, though.
The tier 1s themselves actually did damage.
Oh yes, they were hitting hard.
Alright. Let's see. What's he gonna do? Where's he gonna go? Who's coming back to life?
Revive again.
Yes! More!
The hero's a good choice, though. The dragon's in a bit of a dangerous spot now.
He's super dead.
Dear God, that walking animation is so slow.
Oh, I might still live!
Could the Horned God be any slower?
The Horned God's gonna keep my dragon alive.
Moves off of one hit. 5
Oh,
strength and
damn.
moves off of one hit.
I should have autoed this earlier.
The thing is, they purge the buff. They don't purge a stack. They just purge the whole thing.
Alright, if I win from here, I don't count it as a victory. You won.
Are they both on auto now?
He just ran away.
Yeah, we were both on. Yeah, he shouldn't have done that. What are you doing, just Polearm? Polearm, you have jobs to do, and it's not run.
He's buffing his army.
Oh, dragon, look out!
Listen, that polearm is being a good defender. He's buffing his army.
I'm gonna win. Go, let's go. How is this possible?
Oh,
the
we
magic
might get stuck in a lock where they just keep on summoning and reviving.
I don't think he needs a
This
steadfast that unit. Of all units, he
This
does not need a
is
steadfast.
possible through the magic of auto combat.
I think I'm gonna win, actually. I think
I mean, I
that's pretty insane. Just because your polearm isn't killing off my heroes and I can revive them.
And I would have steadfasted the dragon itself, but
Yeah.
maybe that's just me.
I mean, that's something I would have considered for sure too. I can't believe your
Assume the
polearm
dragon-
walked away from my guy.
Target itself, but
You didn't have to walk to do that.
well,
You
no,
really
the rallying
didn't.
cry. The rallying cry isn't. It has no range on it. It's adjacent units.
No, I'm talking about the archer who walked over to attack the vine. He could have just attacked
Oh.
it where he was at.
Dragon's
okay.
getting
I meant the
low.
pole
That
arm.
one extra. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Like,
a free unit. Let's go.
I understand why the pole arm ran, because he wanted to do rallying cry.
Oh my god, I'm winning! No, you won. But I'm shocked the AI is doing this to you.
Well, welcome
is
to the
impressive.
AI of Age of Wonders 4.
Like we said, well played, you win. This is wild.
Good game, man.
Still gonna take another few turns, but I can't see you recovering from that.
Not
Now
after
you
that.
know.
The AI wrecked you. And I can just revive my heroes forever, it doesn't matter. I can restore them to life, or I can just restore them. Restore
the
breath
real reason.
is 2 turn cooldown, restore is 2 turn cooldown. I can literally bring somebody back from the dead like every other turn. It's ridiculous. But you guys should be summoning
while they're
in
coming-
guys. They're not though.
This is the real reason
Oh
ranged units don't work in auto combat.
no, you're getting them now.
The AI can't control them.
It has no
And he's
idea
not-
what to do with all that available movement, available places to attack. It just freaks out.
It has no idea what to do with that pole arm.
Yeah, pretty much is what.
It legitimately doesn't know how to use the pole arm hero for some reason.
Dragon, what are you doing? Oh, that's great. Do that. Yes.
Wait, he just healed him for like 10 health?
No,
That's-
the
that's
dragon summoned in a hunter matriarch, and also it bounced some healing back to someone else. I think
I don't see a
Yeah,
hunter
the
matriarch.
nature aspect.
Oh.
matriarch's back. You just are, I guess, not able to see it for some reason.
I don't see the hunter matriarch anywhere.
He's alive.
He's next to my hero.
Yeah. There's 2 units left on his side,
Oh.
and the one of them's attacking
Huh?
my hunter matriarch.
Okay, I must be
This
massively
guy
decent.
still. This guy still has 40 morale.
Wild.
Everyone's dead. He's still just like, I got this. The whole entire field is coming back to life.
Either you're way ahead of me or I'm desynced, one of the two.
Yeah, I think. Could be
Because I
ahead
don't
of
play
you.
on maximum combat speed.
Victory is not mine. I don't
Oh,
count
yeah.
this. This doesn't count. This doesn't count. This doesn't count. I know I could have won
Well,
from
I
that
mean-
if I really microed it, but I said this going to auto, and basically you win. So yeah. It's
Yeah.
like
'cause it
nitpicking
was-
nuances. Like we had fun, right? That's the important part.
Oh, yeah. That was good. It was a good game. I gotta try out this build and see that it was not as I thought it would be stronger, man. I thought the collateral damage from like the joy siphoners and all the burning and stuff like that would actually do more.
hmm
Like if I got a full hit off, it was strong. But like outside of that, they were definitely under enchanted. The Zephyr archers were.
Yeah, no, I
Oh.
was very happy with the double tier 4 spiders in this match. It definitely carried a lot of my staying power that I needed.
I'm
My
so
God, game,
confused.
kill these guys, kill them.
I'm looking at 3 archers and 1 hero, and I still don't see a matriarch anywhere.
Well, I'm looking at
Oh, the
one
matriarch-
enemy.
Yeah, the matriarch.
I'm playing.
died again.
I'm playing an entirely different game. I think.
Oh, we just resurrected our other matriarch. Let's go.
Okay, that I see. I see it resurrected next to the hero.
You don't see the other one. That's pretty funny.
I think you're like 3 turns ahead of me or something.
Actually, you did kill that other matriarch that I resurrected. They keep coming back and then dying, and then like, oh my God, he's back again! He dies one turn and he lives. Oh my god, this is taking so long. I think I'm just gonna end the stream here. We know how this ends at this point. It was fun.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Should
man.
be over, right?
It's taking
No, it's
so
it-
long.
it's still going.
It's
my
taking
my
so
commander
long.
has not died yet.
I'm
and
watching.
he's the only one left alive.
I mean, there's no way he wins from here, but still.
Oh yeah, something is definitely desynced then. I still see 2 archers alive.
My god, 21 HP, come on. You got this, get him. 9 HP, let's go. Yes!
There we go.
Yes! Alright, now I'm gonna end the stream here.